I am the youngest president in the history of television for a reason. I know the people.
Well, granted, but the people already want to watch the show.
That isn't good enough! They have got to be so scared to miss it, so terrified! Now, perhaps I can help you. Here's the kind of thing I would have done. Grace, cue it up.
Drug addiction, international terrorism, freeway killers. Now, more than ever,
it is important to remember the true meaning
of Christmas. Don't miss Charles Dickens' immortal classic, Scrooge. Your life might just depend on it.
I seem to never find out just what I am. I don't know if I'm an actor or a shaman or sham. But if you don't mind, I don't mind. I'm lost without a clue. So how can I undo the tangle of these threads? I keep breathing. I don't know if I should be believing the section for seeming. But if you don't mind, convince me when everything I see just makes me feel you're putting me down. And if it's true, this pathetic clown will keep hanging around. That's if you don't mind, I don't mind. I used to know that you didn't care, but God never got me anywhere. Each time I used to be so sure, something about you made me love you more. Think you hate me when you call me on the phone. And sometimes when we go out, then I wish I stayed at home. And when I'm dreaming, just lying in my bed, I think you've got it in for me. Is it all in my head? Is it in my head? When you convince me, when everything I see just makes me feel you're putting me down. And if it's true, this pathetic clown will keep hanging around. That's if you don't mind.
Ron and Fez show, 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. You can call us up and reach us today. It is a Monday, and this is the week before the Christmas break. It's also, I think at the end of the week is the winter solstice, which is the shortest day of the year, shortest daylight hours of the year. Now, I guess it was Friday. It started the wintry mix here. We looked out the window at 3:30 in the afternoon in Midtown, and it was dark in New York City. So I'm not overly surprised by this. Now, the good thing is once we hit the winter solstice, then every day after that gets just a little tiny bit more daylight. But Dave, you got married on the summer solstice.
Yes.
So this is a 6-month anniversary.
Yep.
Coming up.
Yeah. December 21st will be the exact 6-month anniversary of June 21st.
Yeah.
Our wedding. So I'm very excited by that.
Wow. So you really had like 2 months before you put a bun in the oven. Huh?
Yeah.
You really didn't go long there.
Yeah. June, July.
Yeah.
And it was conceived in August. So, yeah, you're right. 2 months.
And then the Labor Day. Nice.
Yeah.
Very, well, it's a very dangerous game you're playing, but
right.
What are we going to do?
Yeah, no, I'm
At
ready.
this point, it's a keeper, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
At this point,
Yeah.
it's been a keeper all along.
So
Trust me.
Well, what about the talk I had with you? I thought I had
They
you
don't
about
need to
90.
hear about that,
I thought I had you
Ron.
about 90% turn.
They don't need to hear about that, Ron.
Yeah. You could always introduce the kid as here's Uncle Ronnie. He never thought you were a good idea. He had other plans.
No. That's not going to happen.
All right. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Over the weekend, we had the big ronfez.net party. And let's face it, there was a lot of people who decided on Brooklyn, Greenpoint, Brooklyn. How was this a good idea? Where the hell are we? You can't, it's too far away from everything. It's a dangerous neighborhood. Literally, I was standing by the door and everybody who came in went, where the fuck are we? Every single person came in there with saucers in their eyes going, I thought I was going to get killed on the way here. Mike the teacher had the line that it looked like the wrong turn in Bonfire of the Vanities. I went a different direction. I thought it was in between Warriors and Escape from New York. It had that industrialized thing. But overall, I got to give it to Mikey Boy. And maybe it was because it was so odd to get there, but it turned out to be a really good party and everybody really enjoyed themselves.
I had an absolute blast.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. It was fun. There was a lot of old school people there, and it just turned into a great Christmas party.
Here was the old school of the old school. Hadn't seen him in years. The chairman came rolling in.
That was weird. That was
Yeah.
like seeing a ghost.
And there was gas throughout the crowd and whispering, the chairman's here, the chairman's here.
Now, he was pretty loaded. He said, let me go out and tell the car I'm staying, and then I never saw him again. So, I honestly, as far as I could tell, he only came in for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Am I wrong about that?
No, well, when I got there, he was there like around 9:15 or 9:20. Yeah, I guess so.
And then
he
left at like 9:21.
9:20,
He
yeah.
literally said, let me tell the car I'm staying, and he left, and I never saw him again.
Yeah, actually, you're dead on. He was in and out.
And he was hammered. He was just absolutely hammered. Now, he was the only guy I've seen in years with the old school toys. I don't even know where he got them from, and I'm not even bringing it up to anyone. Old school toys. But overall, great party, a lot of fun. A little disappointing. There was a beautiful woman there in a red dress who just sat up on top of the couch all night and never got up once. And I'm like, that's odd that she would act that way. And then later I found out, from what I heard, the rumor was that she had sat on some gum at a bar mitzvah and didn't want anybody to see gum on her ass.
Oh.
So she stayed down the entire night. The other thing I think is important, rock is dead. Rock and roll is done. It's history, and hip-hop has replaced it. Earl, I even saw you singing Gin and Juice that night.
I was singing a couple of songs that night.
But let's face it, Ron and Fez, we no longer have a white audience, and we have to adapt and go in with our urban audience that has embraced us. We need to embrace them back by getting rid of these stupid openings with buzzcocks, and we give them the music that they want to hear.
Well, I mean,
You never saw rock blow up a party like hip-hop did that night.
Okay, but in rock's defense,
Yeah.
you can't dance to it as much.
Well, that's why they hate it.
And so then when you hear, let me clear my throat, then everyone goes out and dances and has a good time. And you certainly can't dance to like the Piano Man or anything, but I feel, I don't
even think you're going to listen to the Piano Man. Dude, this is it. Why was it a great party? Because the people were blowing up. They were enjoying themselves. Solera did a dance that made me now understand how Alki lost his colon. There is no way a male could stay with that without a colon exploding. She was hilarious. That's my new thing.
Oh.
I just yell out hilarious like the guy on 30 Rock. But Earl, do you understand what I'm saying? You're an old-time rock guy. The rock thing is over.
It's totally over. And I'm the last guy to say it, but it was just everybody, whether you were hip, square.
Let me do it again. She was hilarious. That's all I got. That's as far as my impressions go.
But, heads are bobbing. People that I'd never seen dance before were up and dancing.
By that, you mean black people. Because white people weren't up and dancing. The blacks and Hispanics enjoyed the music very much, and the white people were on the fringes like 8th grade boys. And they just stood around like 8th grade boys.
Sipping your drink.
This is now our audience. Our audience is no longer white males.
Oh, I think you still have a few.
A few, and I'm not going to play to them anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give the people what they want. They demand the hip hop, and I'm gonna deliver.
I mean, it's energetic. I agree with you on that point. I don't think you can just, because of one RonFez.net party, declare rock entirely dead.
No, that's how we roll now.
She is hilarious. And then, the following night, I went to that, and Fez, I'm not going to bust your balls about it, nightmare fucking thing that you gave me. And I saw a bunch of fucking elderly white people sitting. Neil Young is such an asshole. They make an announcement, no standing up, no yelling things out while he plays, and if you leave, you're gone. If you got up to take a piss, you could not get back in.
No fun.
Between sets.
Basically no fun.
And way uptown in a fucking place that was set up like the Who Cincinnati, where, I'm not kidding you when I tell you, an hour and a half, we stood in the fucking cold to get into this. And I'm not going to say what kind of church it was because fucking Earl's here. But you know where I'm going. The mega church where we played. Unfucking believable crushing situation. White people trying to get through two little fucking doors for an hour and a half. To get into the place, then you couldn't fucking move at all.
Oh, no.
Because they had the beer thing set up where everybody was stuffed in before you could get in. It was a fucking nightmare. During my entire fucking marriage, 5 fights I've had with my wife, last night was the biggest ever. The doozy of fucking fights.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, see what Fez does?
He doesn't mean it? Well, I mean, I told him what not to do, but she was like, no, we're going. I even had one of my kids came in. I was fighting, which I never even fight with my kids. I'm going, why don't you go then? Because it's your present. Oh, fuck. So now we're doing the dinner tonight, Fez?
Uh-huh.
I'll get even.
Oh.
I will make this the most uncomfortable dinner. Well, first of all, there's no talking going on at the Bennington fucking Costa as it is now. That I will carry through the dinner. So look forward to that, Fezzy.
All right. Sorry about that.
What do you mean sorry? Your fucking punked bit worked. It worked. I've told you for 5 fucking years what not to do.
Right. And I didn't listen.
Yeah. Well,
it wasn't intended as a punked bit.
Dude, I don't want to fucking do it. All right?
Mm-hmm.
It fucking still happened after I asked not to. But anyway, it was a fucking nightmare last night. Why? Come on, we have to go. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Why do I have to do anything? What a nightmare. Why are you bringing it back up to me, Earl? Why are you doing that to me?
Oh, sorry.
You think I want to hear another fucking endless jam, a 23-minute jam? Like it's 73?
No, not at all. Not after that.
Do not yell out any songs. You weren't allowed to yell out a song.
Bullshit.
I've never fucking... I'm like, this guy was at Woodstock. Now no one can yell out?
And you can't... You couldn't even say, like, yeah, Neil!
No, you couldn't do anything. They would have fucking stormtroopers come by. And this... Oh, what a fucking night. So I don't know. I guess... Dave, I don't know. Until I get on my feet, I might be crashing over your house.
You can. You're more than invited. And I'm going to tell you this, Mr. B. I don't make the mistakes of others. You won't be getting any Christmas gifts from me.
Oh, I know that.
That's basically to not hassle your life.
Now, I wanna get a hold of Val Dukes today because his buddy Booker is in the news. Remember Booker from K-Rock at one time, and then he worked over with you.
He worked with me over at Blink 102.7.
Yeah, Blink 102.7, which replaced NEW, and now he's in Philadelphia. So I guess him and his news, he lives with or dates this fucking broad who's like a big news anchor in Philadelphia. They're out around the town and getting in an argument with a cop, and apparently his chick slaps a cop, and they all get arrested. And this happened the other night in New York. What night was it, Fez?
Let's see. I believe it was Saturday night. I think it was Saturday night that this happened.
Now, from the way the news acted, they're in a cab. The people in front of them weren't moving or were going very slow. Booker hops out of the cab. Let's fucking go. The people say, we're cops and we're looking for a perp. Booker yells, I don't give a fuck if you're cops or not. Move. His chick gets out, starts taking pictures, calls the female cop a bull dyke and slugs her. Now, I don't have, a big fucking friendship with Booker, but from what I know of him, I'm not buying the story. It's just totally out of context. Now, Earl, am I right or wrong about that?
You're absolutely right. He's
a sweet guy, right?
He's
a nice guy.
Very steady, rolling kind of guy. He's not a violent guy at all.
Or a big ego guy.
No, not at all.
Now, Booker's always been one of those guys who always comes up to me, I think you're brilliant, and then he makes more money than me. He's one of that fucking thing of people who are telling me that I'm fucking great, but they're making more cash than me.
Right.
So, but he's a good-looking guy, and he always he was working for E! Entertainment, but this whole thing does not seem like the guy that I met. Al Dukes and him work together, and he reminds me of Al Dukes. You know what I mean? Like, he's got Al's personality of just pretty easy going along. So I'm not buying the story until I hear the other side of it. So right now, all we're hearing is the police side. And I don't know this girlfriend of his. Apparently, she's famous for some other reason.
Yeah, she sent photos of herself in a bikini to Rich Eisen from the NFL Network, and his wife intercepted those pictures in an email.
And how does that make news?
Yeah, that started out in a gossip thing.
Does she then turn around and give the fucking pictures? Because the pictures got online somehow.
Uh-huh. Maybe it was Eisen's wife who leaked them out.
But why A, is your wife looking through your emails?
Yeah.
B, the guy's a fucking well-known guy. Why would your wife should be happy if broads are sending pictures of himself. That means, his show's working on some fucking level.
Right.
You know what I mean?
See, I think Eisen's wife and Booker's girlfriend, both news reporters, so I think there's some sort of rivalry there to begin with.
So she was the one who leaked it?
Yeah, I believe so.
And I don't get that gimmick at all. Why that's a bad thing. All right, here's Bill. Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
2935, brother.
Yeah, man.
This Alicia Lane is the newscaster. She's from Philly.
Yeah.
She's kind of a loose cannon because, like I said, she went on vacation. She sent pictures of herself and all her friends in bikinis to Rich Eisen. Evidently, they were friends from years ago of some sort.
But why is that a bad thing? A bikini is not a major thing. I mean, you can wear it on the beach.
And if it's with her friends, it sounded like it was just like a group shot of a bunch of girls on vacation.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound risque at all.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. Well, I saw one of the pictures. It's a G-string. And she was doing a split.
Oh, okay.
She was doing an upside-down split. But that's, that's neither here nor there.
Why for Rich Eisen?
I know. Out of everybody, what a fucking cliche sports guy he is. Chris, you're on Fez.
Yeah, Ronnie, this chick down here is nuts in Philly. She sent it to a shared email address of Eisen and his wife, and then the wife sent back, "You look great, but this is a joint account."
Still, I don't even. Now, those pictures got released?
No, I've been looking for them ever since the news hit the...
All you got to do is Google her name and go to the images, and there's one of her in a string bikini doing an upside-down split. I guess it's a cartwheel.
That's cool.
Is what it would be called. Hey, Ron, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I just find it's a little odd, man. How is Al Dukes an easygoing guy? Didn't he destroy Anthony's foosball team?
Oh, yeah, when he was drinking. Yeah, you're right about that. But, I mean, overall, and when I say easygoing, I'm going to put it this way, dull. And that's the way it took Booker. He's a very easygoing guy. But I don't know if he was drinking, maybe it's a different story. All right, we got Albert on. Here's Al Dukes. Hey, Al.
Hey, Ron and Fez. How are you?
Yeah. What do you say, buddy? We were talking about the Booker story.
Yes.
I don't know whether you talk to him on a regular basis, but from what I can see here, this whole thing does not seem like the guy I met.
No, he is exactly like you said, a very casual, easygoing guy. I don't keep in touch with him that much, but I saw him online this morning on the IM, and I was chatting with him about it. He said the whole thing is the press is getting everything all wrong. And even in the two papers, like the Post and the Daily News, had two different stories. One of them had her slapping the cop. One of them had him. My favorite part about it was the how they said that she asked him to go out and yell at the people to why they're not moving fast enough.
Right.
And it reminds me of that's the type of thing you'll do only when you're first dating a girl, where she'd be like, get out there and figure out,
right.
talk to a stranger in traffic, which you would never do with a girl you're dating for a while, because you just go, no, I ain't going out.
Fuck you.
Right. That just sounds like the type of thing, like early on in a relationship, when the girl goes, go figure out what's going on up there. He's like, absolutely, I'll go figure that out. So I don't know what the deal is.
So you're not buying it, and he doesn't even think like
No.
to him it's not even a big deal.
Yeah, he was on the air when I was IMing with him, so he was very, quick and short. So
Right.
But,
While he was playing his 7 songs or whatever he does.
Yeah, he does. Top 40. But yeah, I can't. He's not that type of guy. I've hung out with him a bunch of times. He's very easygoing.
Well, I didn't get the paper, but Fez sent me the link, and when I clicked on the picture of Booker, it wasn't Booker. It was the bald-headed guy.
Yeah, I don't know. The New York Post called him hunky, though. So
that was nice. Well, he is kind of hunky. He was dating J-Lo's sister, right?
Yeah, Linda.
Yeah, no one knows her. J-Lo's sister is the right way to say it. Linda, no one knows.
Oh, yeah.
Linda Lo.
Yeah. Lilo.
Lilo, you're right.
All right, Al. So you're saying it's all much about nothing.
It's much ado about nothing, right?
Okay. Hold on. Somebody wants to talk to you here. Hi, you're on with Al Dukes.
Hey, Al, how is it you hang around all these people and you never get in the paper?
That's a good question, because I keep to my own business.
You keep to, and yet you're spouting out about your friends. No,
So,
Raja?
Billy, are you saying he doesn't know Booker? You think he's lying about knowing Booker?
Finally, someone I know is in the newspaper, yes.
Yeah. So, Al, what was your song this morning?
I didn't do it yet, Billy. It's only Monday.
Yeah, but the Jets played yesterday.
Yeah, I do previews. My songs are previews.
Tomorrow's old news.
Billy, how's your CD? How's your CD doing?
Ronnie, you know how it works in the business.
Sure.
You got to be Johnny on the spot.
Right.
The Jets played yesterday. Today you talk about it.
That is true.
Not tomorrow.
His songs are to look forward to.
Right, they're previews.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake! You know what, Al? Me and you in one room. Give us.
That's the problem.
I want
Billy.
you
You're always looking back. I'm always looking forward.
I want to see you
even
write
in
a
song
song,
parodies.
How can you look forward when no one talks about yesterday's games on Tuesday? They talk about Monday's game on Tuesday.
Oh, he's got a good
By
point there.
Thursday, when my songs debut on Thursdays, we're previewing the new song.
Yeah.
The new,
you
game.
don't get a song on till Thursday?
What? Hey, why don't you do this on the Fan? You guys do a contest. Who has the best song?
Al, do you know how many songs I thought of for you yesterday with the Jets?
Give us one of them, Billy.
Huh?
Well, give us one of them.
They're losing another Jet game. We don't know when they will win again.
Why can't you use that, Dan? Why can't you use that, Al?
Hello, Al.
Hello?
Yeah, all right.
How come? Well,
All right.
secret
I have
coaching
to go, Billy.
plan?
I'm boarding
Remember I
a plane
gave
to
you
go to
secret
the
agent
Monday
man?
night game.
What
I'm
happened to
very
secret
busy,
coaching?
Billy.
All right, he's got to go. He's getting on a plane, Billy.
Yeah, I'm jet setting.
See you later, Albert.
All right, see ya.
Peace.
Bye, Al.
Do you get a kick out of that, Ronnie, or is it just me?
Oh, just you, Billy.
Oh, sorry. Hey, sorry to hear things weren't well for you in the Bennington household.
Oh, I don't know what's happening.
Ronnie,
I've never taken my personal life on the air.
No, this.
But this is the first, and I've never had this before.
No,
I've never had a fight with a chick before.
No,
maybe 5 over my entire lifetime.
Yeah.
All because of Fez.
I'm not saying it's because of Fez, but I did bring up his fucking name, saying, "Why are we doing this? This is because of Fez." And then the worst thing was, I didn't want to go. She wanted to go. And then every nightmare that happened is who was right. you know, and then you can't get a fucking cab to come back out of there. So it's me and some fucking reeking car going through Washington Heights, and it looks like I don't know if you guys have ever been to Tijuana, but when you get in a cab and they start to take turns, and you're like, okay, this is the setup for when they kill us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And those were all the fucking reasons I was pissed the other day.
Oh.
You know? So the fact that she wanted to go after I fucking was pissed the other day, I don't know.
See,
It's all my fault, though. Obviously, it's my fault. I'm the bad
Robert
person.
Ford felt, you know?
Yeah.
Jesse James.
All right, Billy.
In the back, Ron, right in the back.
All right, Billy.
Hey, listen, I wanted to give a quick update on the album.
Yeah.
The CD. Everyone who ordered it, we had a huge back order. Production was and shipping was a little behind, but everything, half of them went out over the weekend. The rest will go out today. And the gentleman just emailed me, if you order it today, you'll still get it by Christmas.
All right, so give the website again.
It's filthyxxsmas.com, Filthy Christmas. And by the way, I forgot to say, there's 7 different bonus tracks. Also.
Oh, bonus tracks.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic.
You can't go wrong with them, Ronnie. And listen, hey, got your back. Remember that.
All right, thank you very much. There he goes, Billy. Oh, he takes on Al Dukes all the time.
I love the bonus tracks.
Yeah.
It's just another reason to buy.
Well, for you, this is big because, oh, shit, I'm a dad. Must be your big Christmas
Yeah,
song.
I love it. I've always loved that album.
Yeah. Tom, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Got a spy report.
Spy report.
Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien, returning live, all new episodes, January 2nd.
Wow. Now, are they breaking the strike, or have they made a deal?
It doesn't say. It just says that they are returning just as, what's his name, Carson Daly did.
Because I know Letterman has said his company would talk to the writers separately to try to create their own deal. That's not the same thing, and it hasn't been worked out yet. But he's trying to come back without strike breaking.
Okay.
And get a separate deal, which they thought was good for the writers' union, because now you start to divide and conquer a little bit. But we'll have to see what happens there.
So Leno and Conan are coming back without the writers.
It's ridiculous. I expected Al Leno, but Conan, A2 Brute. I did not expect a guy who writes, who has called himself a writer, to pull this shit.
You know, it's a very good point. He started on Saturday Night Live and then The Simpsons.
Absolutely.
So he broke in as a writer. You would think all of his best friends are writers, but you have to wait and see what the report is, because the writers' union might say, we don't have any problem with this.
We'll see.
It would really depend on them.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I'm very suspicious of NBC because, you know, Carson Daly set the precedent to break the strike, and now I just see that was the snowball, and
Right.
Leno and Conan are falling into suit, and it's a fucking disgrace. And Leno, how much money do you need? Sit this one out. Be a fucking moral conscious person for once in your life, you piece of garbage. I hate. If this isn't the death knell to show that this guy's the biggest phony in show business, and I don't know what is. He's not a nice person. I don't know why everyone thinks he is. Why he gets this facade. Him and Rosie O'Donnell, or forget about Rosie, just him getting this facade of Mr. Nice Guy.
Would you relax? You don't know all the details.
All right.
You don't know any of the details.
I'm sorry. I just get very agitated by this guy.
Why don't you do what Billy does and Al does? Write a funny song about it.
I will. You'll get that on Friday. Fuck Jay Leno.
Instead of Heartbreaker, it's Strikebreaker.
Strikebreaker!
There's nothing dumber than a parody song. Literally, there's nothing dumber. Speaking of which, I'll be talking with John C. Reilly tomorrow, because this new thing of his is like a parody of Johnny Cash and all the music bios that have ever been done. Now, did he do O&A today?
Yeah, he did.
How was he?
You know what? Opie said that he really seemed tired.
See, that's weird, because that is... Make sure I get a copy of that. But that was what I started worrying about after we booked this, that he's on one of these things, I forget what it's called when you're releasing a big movie, but you have to do everything.
Yeah.
And he's going to be on every show. You know, he's going to be on Regis and the Today Show, like minutes, apart. and then you meet all the press people come into New York to meet with him.
The press junket.
Thank you, a junket. So here's the problem. I'm going to be talking with him, but a million people are going to be talking with him that week, asking, tons of the same questions. Maybe it would be more interesting if I just play ping pong with him for an hour. Because I think I could beat him.
Well, it would be exciting.
Yeah.
I know. As a ping
I had
pong
good radio.
fan, yeah.
Good radio.
That's going to be tomorrow at Comics Comedy Club, West 14th Street in New York City. You can still be part of the studio audience by emailing xmunmasked@gmail.com. xmunmasked@gmail.com. That starts at 11 a.m. tomorrow with John C. Reilly.
Here's Joe. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Yeah.
I just wanted to disagree with Dave on Leno being a scumbag. Same thing with Carson Daly. It's not about being a strikebreaker. NBC has threatened to fire their entire staff. So these guys have been front. Even Carson Daly, who doesn't make a fraction of what Leno did, he's been paying the lighting crew, the bookers, all the rest of his staff. The writers make up just a portion of that. And these guys have been carrying them, and then NBC has come back to them and said, well, we're just going to let everybody go. You can rehire them whenever you go back on the air. But it's Christmas. I mean, these guys are getting paid, and so it's NBC, not Leno or Letterman or Daly. Those guys are up against it, and they've been doing an incredibly nice thing for paying these guys the entire time. So Dave's a little bit off.
You know what? I mean, I'm not going over as far as you, but at the same time, I'm not. I think it's more complicated than what Dave is saying as well. It's not as cut and dry as your point of view is. And again, Dave, we don't know whether they're crossing a picket line or not. It hasn't been set up.
Okay, but to that caller, we don't know. If Leno comes back, who's gonna be on his writing staff? It's not going to be the guys who are striking. So, in effect, he will be hiring scabs.
Or going alone with no writers, which still hurts the show.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that the show's on.
If Leno or the other guy would have said, okay, put the show on, but I won't be there, but you could use, some comics to host or whatever, maybe that wouldn't have been so bad either. But it's not like I don't think these guys have given it a lot of thought.
Yeah.
Here's Greg. Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys, big fan. Just want to say my brother works for Conan. I got the lowdown on the whole thing. There's no picket line being crossed here. So, Dave, what you don't know, just be quiet. If you think about the show, the only writing segments of it is the monologue and the skits. So, minus them, you come out, you have a couple of guests. It's all free form, you're just doing it, and then you have a comedian, and you have a band. There's no writing involved. So Conan's a writer. He's been a writer forever. And
so your point is they won't be doing the same show. It'll be a different show. They're not bringing in scab writers.
Just minus the monologue. You have no writing, right? The monologue is what the writers do for these guys.
That's still hurting the writers, though, Greg. How can you say that's not hurting the writers?
Conan's been paying his writers up until now. I don't know about Leno, but Conan's taking care of his boys.
All right, here's Slick. Slick, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, buddy.
I'm just wondering if you guys are like me. I never thought about the writers in shows like that, and I'm wondering if we all now know exactly what the writers write and what they do. When they come back, it'll be a little different for everyone.
Well, they write all the comedy.
I know, but I never thought about that up front. Now we know exactly what they do. Now, when they come back...
The only way to say... You're the type of guy, you go to a movie, and you feel like that De Niro's improvising those scenes. It's ridiculous. First of all, go, and all you need to do is look at the end of a Saturday Night Live, a Letterman show, or at the Emmys, when they go, let's bring the writers up. Just fucking tons of guys.
Yeah.
Those shows have like 25, 30 writers.
Right.
To keep those shows going.
Yeah, Sopranos had 1 million writers. All shows have a multitude of writers.
Right. But particularly the monologue shows.
Yeah,
They have just tons of guys.
And Conan,
just gag writing all the time.
And Conan's all about skits. Conan has so many skits in his show. So you can't say, they're only going to take out the skits. Well, then what's left? The only reason to watch Conan is probably the skits.
And this thing about bringing bands in, I'm going to tell you right now. Rock is dead. I saw it the other night. at the ronfez.net party. Rock is dead. It's a hip-hop world we live in now. It is a hip-hop world. Even G-Vac agreed with me on that.
He did?
Yeah.
Boy, I can't necessarily get on that 100%.
It's done. It's toast. It's over. It doesn't matter to people.
You're saying everyone likes this? This kind of stuff?
No. This is what they like. They were fucking losing it. Earl was black for the first time ever the other night. First time ever, Earl.
Wasn't the first time ever.
Now, you love this music, right?
Yeah,
How come you never played this in the openings then?
Well, I just thought, it's like in that situation, it was just like perfect. It's a party situation. Got girls dancing, got everybody moving. Even like people who were sitting down, their heads are bobbing. It's good party music. It's great.
My head was going side to side. No. Don't do this. But Rock, dead. Absolutely dead.
This kind of rap music is like, when a few years ago when they would play 80s songs at bars and everyone would sing along. Now rap is in that point where it's fun for the white people to dance.
It's been around forever, though. And I mean, it has surpassed.
It's been over 30 years,
It has fucking
Dave.
surpassed. Rocky, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Fuzzy? Dave, rock is so dead. Can you name me one band in the past 10 years that you've heard in a club or at a bar or anything that is a new band that is going to be played more than like Jay-Z or Snoop Dogg or someone like that? It just doesn't happen.
What about the Strokes?
What about the Strokes? Where do you hear the Strokes in the club, Dave? You know,
Go to a club. Go to a club. Oh, that's right. You can't. You're going to be a dad.
I'm not a club person in general.
How would you like to go to a concert and hear no yelling out, no standing up, no moving, and if you go get a beer, you can't come back until after the set? I couldn't fucking believe it. I was stunned that this is what the world has turned into.
That would be one of the few times where I would think of throwing something on stage at the artist, because to tell me that I can't have fun at a concert,
literally what it was. This is a no fun zone.
And so let me ask you this: what was he possibly playing that required such silent
Shit that you've heard for 30 fucking years? You know what I mean? Just
like a lot of Harvest Moon shit.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, he does an acoustic set, then a rock thing, and then the self-indulgence during the rock thing. I hate, and nobody had been there that hadn't seen him a fucking half a dozen times.
Right.
There was no new fucking fans there.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Remember that film that Jim Jarmusch did, Year of the Horse, the documentary Neil Young? I remember watching Siskel and Ebert doing a review on that, and Siskel's like, I don't even know why people like Neil Young. He goes, him and his fat bandmates just get in a circle and play the same chord over and over for 10 minutes.
There is a lot of redundancy to his fucking.
I was like,
when he starts to riff.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like almost like a stutter.
Right. They have that. They think they're like doing like a seance, a rock and roll seance.
Yeah.
They think that they're Native Americans, to be honest with you.
Now, I just got an email from Lily. She went to the show and slept. She went to sleep during it.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
She's a Mariah Carey fan.
Oh, well, she's with a rocker now, I guess, huh?
Who, Jonathan's a rocker?
Yeah. I thought he was.
Maybe he plays in a band, but I don't,
Yeah.
some shitty independent band.
Here's Rich. Rich, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I was a DJ in Columbus, Ohio, and past year, the only rock song I've played is that Crazy Bitch song. Everything else, all hip-hop, and I don't like the hip-hop either. And, it's the only rock song that got requested. It wasn't, 10 years old like the last caller said.
You've got to, give them what they want, I guess, huh? Give them what they want. When we party down in Crooklyn and Greenpoint, we go straight hip-hop.
Like, show me what you got. All right,
Hold on, it looks like a new line's coming into the room. It's a new line. He's wearing his hockey shirt.
Yeah.
Came in over the glass. Fitzy, what happened to your fucking head? What did you do to your head?
Yeah, the barber went a little too high.
Bullshit.
His hair looks so... He looks like a retarded Roger Maris.
It looks like a toupee, except he didn't keep the side hair.
It looks like you passed out. Your friends fucking did that.
Yeah,
to you.
almost when like Deb cut Dave's hair. It's just one.
Oh yeah, I forgot that night.
It's almost one line across, but it's not even straight. It's crooked, like my head was
It's
tilted
Sling
in the
Blade
chair.
haircut.
Sling Blade. You are Sling Blade. And the least the barber could do is at least get the flat top flat. Look at the top of his head. It's all choppy on top.
Yeah, there's no fluidness.
It
to
looks
my
like
hair.
when you're in a riding mower and you just keep shifting gears, fucking around. You get that just really jagged look.
It's totally
Did you say anything to him? Like, what the fuck
Well,
are you
no,
doing?
it was my regular barber had a family thing, so I had to have a replacement barber. And
old Italian guy?
No, Russian Jew. So I was in the chair for literally 5 minutes. He said, "Okay, I'm done." I said, "Are you serious? You're done?" But
Eastern Promises cut his fucking hair. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not going to cause a stir there because I get my hair cut there all the time. But I mean, that's why I've been wearing a hat. I wear a hat to the party on Saturday. You know,
We're banged up with Fez's lesions. I screwed up my leg. You should see the black and blue on my leg. It's big. It's the biggest black and blue bruise you'll
How?
ever see in your entire life. Me and Mikey Boy were playing Guitar Hero after the party on Saturday.
Where at?
In my apartment. And Winnie Cooper came over too.
Holy shit!
Can you believe that?
What did he do? Bite you?
No, I thought I was Slash and being all cool and shit, and I got up on the. You remember in November Rain when he gets on the piano?
Yeah.
I tried to get up on my couch and balance, and I just took a header, went right down the thing, boom, and I just totally destroyed my leg.
No one's dad acts like that. Although people's dads do wear those underwear, so you're in good shape
What's
there.
wrong with these boxers?
They're dad
They're
boxers.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do any briefs. I don't understand how any right-thinking man wears briefs.
You can do the boxer brief.
I
Make
don't
that
even-
work for you. Give you a little something to hold on to.
It's too snug though. I like some air. Gets too warm down there.
All right, we were talking about the nightmare that rock and roll has come into. Listen to this. This is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees for 2008. Madonna, John Mellencamp, The Ventures, Leonard Cohen, and the Dave Clark Five. That has got to be the weakest class in history.
That's awful.
That is a terrible class.
How is Madonna in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? You can't tell me Lucky Star is a rock song. I'm sorry, but the parameters are getting screwed up.
Well, I think rock now just means music. I don't think rock means anything more than popular music now. Because the hip-hop guys are going to be more than welcome into this. But Leonard Cohen, how is that rock?
Yeah.
That's a folk meets kind of a jazz or nightclub blues. That isn't rock either.
No.
The Ventures, what were they, big for half a second?
Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah. Dave Clark 5, we discussed. I mean, they couldn't get in for you. They finally get in with a weak class.
Yeah, they were in. They were
And
in the Bellies
Mellencamp, I guess you could say he's definitely a rock and roll guy and he belongs in there.
I don't think he belongs in there. I mean, if you put Mellencamp in there, then you better put, like, Bob Seger in there.
He is in there.
He is in.
Bob Seger's in the Rock and Roll Hall of
Yes.
Fame. When?
It's actually hard right now not to get in the rock and roll Hall of Fame. It is pretty much anyone who's ever bought a fucking guitar is in. Yeah, he went in years ago.
I had no idea. I thought he was like one of those guys who was not going to go get in there.
Like, I would have swapped out, like, for Leonard Cohen. Why not Tom Waits? Tom Waits. If you going by this parameter, you got to put in Tom Waits. I would have put in the Stooges in place of the
Warren
Ventures.
Zevon isn't in, and fucking Leonard Cohen is in.
That's ridiculous. And the Beastie Boys were eligible this year, and they didn't get in.
They didn't get in.
Now, they're rock. I know that they're also hip-hop, but you put in hip-hop last year. So the Beastie Boys are the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Like I would have swapped that Madonna for Run DMC. For me.
Run DMC went in.
They didn't. No, Grandmaster Flash went in.
Run DMC isn't in?
I don't think they're in yet.
Oh, I thought they were in.
Yeah, they're in. Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey guys, it's Matt
Yeah.
from Queensbury, giving you my Rock and Roll Hall of Fame speech every year. Unless they get Kiss in there, you can't recognize it as a true Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, Kiss did go into the Hanna-Barbera Hall of Fame, so that's just as good for you guys. I'm gonna fucking. This is the weirdest thing that you brought up, Kiss. There is some kind of VH1 greatest top 20 hard rock songs or something, and it is just ridiculously bad. You know, one after another of people, you know, just singing the praises of like Queensryche or Dokken, you know, and then. Who do I see? Eddie Trunk for a quick, you know, and it's just it's his fucking head, and he's bringing up, you know, some Kiss album for from like '77, and he literally says, "This is a high point in Kiss-tory."
Oh.
And I'm like,
they did.
Yeah.
They also did like they called it Merry Kissmas, and they just ran like Kiss concerts on VH1 Classic.
Was that in the middle of that too?
I don't know if he was in that, but I just like it was like, and they had every incarnation of the band. They had the classic lineup, the reunion lineup. You know, those weird years when they took the makeup off.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and it was 24 hours, in my opinion, 24 hours of awful.
Of history.
Of history. And they had these little greetings on the bottom from like fans who would like email, "This is the greatest Kissmas ever. John from Arizona."
That was all last weekend, right?
Yeah.
Now here's the funny thing:
weekend.
the guys that are saying that are 50 now. You know what I mean? This is the greatest Kissmas of my life. It just won't stop. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, it's almost like rock has become a catch-all for not hip-hop and not country, and everything else gets lumped in. Because if you look at the number of real rock bands that are not in the Hall of Fame, it's disgusting.
Well, I mean, there are plenty of country acts in the... I mean, I know like Johnny Cash is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Johnny Cash, Hank Williams.
Yeah. Just those two, really.
But the country... if you listen like the Everly Brothers now, you almost think it's country. It's basically two guys on acoustic guitars. It has more of a country sound than what we would consider a rock sound now.
What's your point?
That, you know, you can make the point where country has always had an influence on rock, and it's a huge influence on rock.
Well, now it's went the other way, where fucking 70s rock has a big influence on modern country. That fucking modern country songs sounds like fucking bands that couldn't be Foghat. They're not as fucking good as Free, and yet they're gigantic country acts. Barry, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, if they let Kiss in the Hall of Fame, does a Kiss midget band, do they get into?
Look, let me tell you something. I think if there is a midget band that fucking does your music better than you, I don't think you should be able to get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There's not a midget Pink Floyd out there, but
No,
there should
there
be.
isn't. Shrink Floyd.
All my kids bust my balls about Pink Floyd.
Why?
They think it's the stupidest shit ever.
Why?
They just think it's pretentious and ridiculous.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They're into Radiohead, aren't they?
Yeah, but not as much as you. But they do. They bust my stones about Pink Floyd.
There's a direct correlation from Floyd to Radiohead. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you right now, my entire family is lined up against me since last night.
Well,
I've lost my family.
You can stay over our house, and I'll say this:
your house looks too rough for me.
No,
I see the bruises on you.
I'll put me and my pregnant wife on the couch. You can have the bed. It's a beautiful queen sized, Mr. B.
When the baby's born, can I still keep the master bedroom?
Yes.
Is that a problem?
But really, at that point.
And I don't like any crying babies.
All right. I can't help that. The babies cry, you know, that's the way it's
What
gonna
was
be.
Mr. Mike's name from Saturday Night Live? What was his real name? Michael
Donahue.
O'Donoghue, right?
Mike O'Donoghue.
There was something, I guess he had a step kid that was crying, and he went in and shot a fucking gun off next to it. I think it was like a starter pistol, but just shot it off next to a crying baby. It was one of my all-time favorite stories.
On Time.com, they've got some...
On what?
Time.com, the
Right.
website. They've got some moral dilemma questions. One of them involves a crying baby.
Okay.
All right, here it is. It's wartime. You're hiding in a basement with a group of other people, and the enemy soldiers are approaching outside. The baby's crying. If you're found out, you're all going to be killed. So the only way to get the baby to stop crying is to smother it to death. So it's not your baby. There's not going to be any penalty for killing the kid. Could you be the one that smothers the child to death to save everybody?
Now, is this Time Magazine or MASH.com? This is the last episode of MASH.
It's the Hawkeye dilemma.
No. I would think you fight wars to save babies, not to kill them. I thought that was the whole point of fighting in a war. What about for you, Earl?
I could never do it. I mean, why not just have the mother nurse the baby to keep him quiet, or her quiet? That's one way to get out of it, but I can never smother a baby.
I can't even understand you come up with the only way I can save us is by killing this baby. I mean, basically, why don't you say the same thing? Let's suppose you're all in there and you're freezing, right?
Right.
And it's so cold and you're out of wood. Do you burn the baby to keep everybody else warm? I mean, would that not sound nuts?
It would sound
How
insane.
is that any different than this?
So here's the results from Time.com. 56% said they could not smother the baby. 44% said they would.
I'm glad they didn't have a pee in my butt option.
They would kill the baby.
That, by the way, ruins every poll.
It really does.
Because even if I take one, I got to put that in. It's too funny not to.
Thanks a lot,
Who,
Jeff.
by the way, did Jeff invent that?
Found your music, Jeff.
And he came up with the phrase, pee in my butt.
Yeah. That was his thing. It was the poll of this. Why doesn't Fez like me or something? Or no, am I a good person?
Yeah.
And it was, yes, you are a good person. No, you're not a good person. Pee in my butt was option number 3. But I especially that I'm going to have a baby, I don't want to think of
killing it to save yourself from Nazis.
No,
I just fucking feel like, what's the point in being in a war if you're killing your own babies? Would you, let's say this, would you run out of bullets, would you throw the baby at the Nazis to save everyone?
No!
It might
doesn't
slow
even
him
make
down.
fucking sense.
Yeah, at certain points, I think you have to choose death. You know, because
the only way I would kill the baby is if I had a hangover, and that would be my own personal reasons.
All right, here's another one from Time.com.
By the way, there is a lot of discrepancy again with what you have to say.
All right.
The way I'm understanding it, Lil on Cam. Invented it.
Hogwash.
Lil on Cam invented this.
I don't care what what your insiders tell you. My insiders tell me it was Jeff on that poll. He invented it.
I'm telling you.
Maybe Lil on Cam said it, but I'm saying who it was. It was put in the poll form in the message board. Jeff.
Oh, well, that's not fucking fair, though.
Well,
it really comes down to who came up with the saying.
I never heard her say that. You know, I never heard Lil on Cam say that before.
All right.
Pee in my butt.
If you're wrong, do you walk off the show? Never
No.
return?
No. I'll let you
do this. I don't want to stay at your house, but I do want you to breathe in bed in here so I know you and your wife have to stand up when you sleep like horses.
All right. I'll agree to that. I'll let you hit me in my bruise with the drumstick seven times.
Thanks. 7 times?
7 times.
All right, thanks.
But I'm pretty sure I'm right.
All right, here's another one from Time.com. You're in a lifeboat with several other people. The boat is overloaded. It's going to capsize, killing everyone on board. They're all going to drown unless you lighten the load by one person.
All right, now they have gone from MASH to Alfred Hitchcock. Do they fucking not have anything they haven't seen on Turner Classic or Nick at Night?
So one of the passengers is injured, certain to die soon, but fully alert. He knows exactly what's going on. Could you throw that person overboard knowing that you would save everyone else?
Here is, it's our friend Jafta. Does anybody remember Jafta?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Yeah.
Pee in my butt is from South Park.
That's come on.
Butter said.
Bullshit.
I'm serious.
I never heard it on South Park. I watch it all the
So
time.
we're talking about having sex, and they go, "What do you got to do? Pee in my butt?" And Butter said it.
The great Butter.
Yeah, Butters.
Jafter, big-ass prize closet to you, my friend.
Thank you.
And instead of ringing the cowbell, I will be hitting Dave on his bruise with a drumstick.
Ow! It's not going to be fun, and I don't know why this is even... Can I back out of that, please?
Yeah. Mic it. Now, here, bring this mic over here, because I don't want to be too close to this anyhow.
Okay.
So, he's got a terribly bruised leg, and I'm going to easily tap here. I'm supposed to do it 7 times?
You can do it 7 times.
All right. Now, here's what I want you to do.
Okay.
is, because this is going to sting a little bit.
Okay.
I want you to count to 3, and I'll do it on 3.
Okay. 1, 2. Ow! Oh! Oh!
Right in the bruise.
Oh no! This was a not well thought out plan. Oh!
Come on, Bonzo.
6 more. 6 more.
At least you know it was coming.
You did it on 2! You told me to count to 3 and you did it on 2!
No, wait a minute.
Yes!
Isn't it? And a 1 and a 2?
No, you said count to 3. I said 1, 2, and then you hit me. I wasn't prepared mentally, physically, anything.
All right, so it's not an and a 1 and a 2.
No.
Let's get this
It's not
straight.
3.
Can we just do this? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then you can hit me.
Gotcha.
Not on 2 this time.
You got 6 to go.
Okay. 1. Ow! Ah! Oh! That's how you did on 1!
What did you say?
Oh! Oh! Why are you doing this? It's Mr. B. You do it on 3. 1, 2, 3. You did it on 1 that time.
All
I'm
right.
not prepared. It hurts like shit.
Shit hurts. All right, now you got little crosses on you.
That's because of you.
Okay. All right, well, you got sit down. You got 5 more
5
coming.
more.
We'll take a little break.
Oh.
Now, what's bad is this sets me up like I'm the bad person.
Well, you cheated a little bit. You didn't
Well,
do
a little.
it.
I think of it as a competitive advantage. I don't see it as
We're
cheating.
not competing. We're not competing in this.
Okay, now I know. I didn't sound perfect. This isn't what I do for a living, hit people with sticks. I'm as new at it as you are. This is new for all of us. If anything, let's try to be understanding.
And let's all remember there's 5 to go.
5, right.
Or
Well,
6.
now I feel like I want to start over.
Or 6 or 7. I can't remember the count.
It's not, it's really not fucking fair for me to be judged.
All right. You cheated.
Here's Jeff. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Actually, Pee in My Butt, I believe, was first stated on Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Oh, that
All right,
sounds...
that's 2 more.
That was 2 more. What?
I
think
can't
it's another
imagine Pee in
7.
My butt.
Yeah.
Pee-wee's Playhouse was a real kid show.
Right.
Now, did you ever see the first one that he did on HBO?
Yep.
That was more like a parody of a kid show.
Yeah, that was very racy.
But I don't know if I'd say racy.
No, yeah, that was he was trying to get with Miss Yvonne on that and everything like that.
So yeah, I doubt very much it was Pee-wee's Playhouse. But thank you. All right, so Time Magazine, we find out they've ripped off MASH and Alfred Hitchcock all in one poll, which is ridiculous.
So here's the percentage of people that said they could throw the injured person overboard out of the lifeboat. 58% said they could do it.
58% could kill someone. That's why.
Well,
our
I
country-
mean, that one actually makes more because at least it's done with an adult and sacrificing an adult, not a baby.
And here's one more.
Good. Let me guess. If you and your friend Potsy had to stay in and we were going to miss the big race, would you sneak out even though you know your dad was going to ground you for life?
This is an out-of-control trolley cars headed down a track towards 5
What year? 1910?
Toward 5 unsuspecting people. It's going to kill all of them. You can throw a switch diverting it onto a side track, but you kill one unsuspecting man who doesn't know it's coming.
Baby?
No, just a guy.
Blind guy?
Nope, adult regular guy.
Okay.
Could you throw the switch, killing 1 to save 5?
Let me ask you this. What would Die Hard do?
Die Hard would find a way to stop it from anybody dying.
That's what the hero does. You don't go, well, the only way out of this is to kill a baby. You gotta keep trying to find ways. And then, if it don't work out, you're like Tommy Dorsey. You go down swinging. All right, Earl, could you kill an unsuspecting person to save 5 other people on a trolley car?
I would do it. I would sacrifice the one to save the
No, here's the thing. The one person is black. The 5 people that live are white.
Oh.
White Republicans.
Oh, I'm gonna save the brother then.
Seriously.
I'm being dead serious.
You would kill 5 Republicans to save one black guy.
Yeah, I would absolutely do it.
Who just got done raping his sister.
Well, he would have his day. Let the man have his day in court.
Oh, my God. Well, first of all black guys get their day in court. There's no fucking doubt about that whatsoever. Every one of you motherfuckers are going to get a day in court. And none of you are going to have OJ's people. What about for you, Dave?
No, I'm going to just let the trolley go wherever it wants.
Yeah.
If the people die, the people die. But if the guy dies, but...
All right, now the new information tells me that your daddy was the first person who put up pee in my butt.
Your daddy?
Yeah. Who
didn't
lives
hear
where now?
that.
Cambodia?
He moved somewhere.
He lives some crazy place.
Yeah.
He went to the Middle East for how long? And now I think he lives in Cambodia or Thailand or something.
I find it hard to believe that your daddy started. I'm going to stick with the Jeff, and I'm going to get my 5 licks, hopefully in a fair way.
Licks?
5,
Are you ready for one more?
Yeah, I can take it.
Yeah.
Can we just concentrate on doing it on 3 this time?
What did I do wrong the first time?
Oh, my God. The first time I counted to I was trying to count to 3, and you hit me on 2.
Right.
The second time I was trying to count to 3, and you hit me on 1.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to count to 3.
Right.
Please, Mr. B, though.
And this is in your massive leg bruise.
What you don't understand is it hurts more when you don't do it on the 3.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I hit you on 3. Last time I hit you on 1.
Right. Yeah. So I'm going to count to 3, and we're going to do it like that. Okay? Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What?
5.
Wait, what are you doing?
Stop.
What are you doing?
Now you're not hitting.
Where you going?
Now you're not hitting me on 3 again.
All right, well, because you went so fast, you're up to 5. Tell me.
You're making this so much more fucking worse. Pain-wise, mentally.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm starting to get a little tortured here.
All right, let's do this. Come on. We got a show to do.
All right.
We're done with this. We can get back to where we want to be.
I want to go there. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, when did you say? When did you say?
What are you doing?
Let's get. You're moving around.
You're torturing me.
Come on.
You're seriously torturing me.
Put your leg up, too.
I'm trying.
All right, now read it off.
Please. 1, 2, 3.
Now, when did you want to?
What?
Where are you going? Stay in.
Why
Stay
are you
in.
doing this?
You gotta stay put.
You stay put.
Take your hit.
Fez. Fez.
Come on,
What?
let's do this.
Stand
Can you hear
still.
me when I speak to
Yes,
you?
but I didn't know when you wanted to hit. Put it up here.
On 3.
Put the leg up here.
This is torturesome, though.
All right, now when do I hit you?
Oh.
On what?
You hit me on 3. Ow! Ow! Ow!
You said 3.
Ow! Ow!
Now I got it on the 3s.
Oh! Oh, you didn't do it.
All right, just 7 to go.
All right, we got an audience out there. Make sure that you go out and show them that it's not a gimmick. Show.
He's hurting me. They know it's not a gimmick. They saw you hit me with the stick.
But I want them to see your bruises.
Holy shit. Here, folks. It's nice to see you, but he's hitting me.
We got Erica and Josh from Philly in the audience, and
These 3
Jeremy
red
and Heather
marks
from
are marks
Idaho.
that were hit when I was not prepared. No,
Oh,
please
so
don't
the
touch
reason
it.
why-
Ow! Son of a bitch. Great, now it's audience participation day.
That's a good bit you're doing.
That doesn't
By the
count
way,
as
you got
one.
a really bad stain in the back of your pants.
Necessary. It's kind of like this.
Yeah. Hey, send me Letitia in because I want to figure out how her party's going. Letitia's got her clothes half on and off. What are you doing? Were you just raped? Because it looks like you Your clothes are being pulled off of
I'm
you.
sort of cold, but not really, so I only have my sweater on my arms.
Well, it's nice to see your back. Get it, Earl? Because her back is exposed. All right, you, by the way, hell of a dancer the other night.
Ooh.
And you were dancing big to the hip-hop music.
Yes.
Rock is dead. Now, you had booked 2 rock bands to go to your poetry club.
Yes.
And that's tubed out, right?
It's
The whole thing fell to shit. Patrick and Art of the Topless sent you a cease and desist. We're not even allowed to say their name. We can't say their names on our show. I got
great.
A cease and desist from Patrick. We will not be attending this. Do not promote us. Don't say our names on the air.
What the fuck?
I had to send it off to my Bob Eatman.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where did he get this from?
First of all, I got a spy report here from Mikey Boy.
Spy report. Spy report.
Hey, Mikey Boy, how are you, pal? Whoops, let me try again. Mikey Boy, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, doing good. I found online proof that it was your daddy and not FM Jeff that introduced Pee in My Butt to the poll option. I found that there's a thread, a poll that the Foundry Music Jeff started called "Do You Like Me?" and it's a yes or no. Do you like Foundry Music Jeff? Your daddy posted in there. I think of you like I think of Paris Hilton. I wouldn't want to have to sit across the dinner table talking to you, but I would like to pee in your butt. Make of that what you will, and why wasn't that a poll option? And hence, Pee in My Butt was born.
And now it is just raced from message board to message board.
Right. But so that poll, though, was the first time it was done.
Yes.
But it was because your daddy created it.
Correct.
But Mikey Boy, great party you had here the other night. It really turned out big.
Yeah, I was really happy with it. I was sort of, when I got there, I was a little apprehensive, and I was worried we were going to have the worst party ever. But it ended up being a whole lot of fun. I was really glad everybody came out. I'm glad everyone made the extra effort to make it to Brooklyn.
People showed up from Idaho, and they were shell-shocked to walk through that neighborhood and see burned out Brooklyn, and the fact that in the middle of this place where it looked like humans would no longer be able to live and breathe. It was I Am Legend. We were living underground like the I Am Legend people. But it really was. And then the other thing you came up with, Mikey Boy, that I love, rock is dead and hip hop lives.
Yeah, who knew?
Who knew? Letitia did.
They kept trying to put a DJ in our room the whole night. They were really bothered we didn't have a DJ in there. Like, no, it's okay for right now. We're good. And eventually they just said, no, we're putting a DJ in there. And I was like, oh, well, okay. And all of a sudden people started dancing. It was kind of amazing. So, didn't see it coming, but it seemed to work out just fine. So
Now, you're not having anything to do with this bomb Letitia party, right?
No, I'm not. I haven't had anything to do with that, no.
It's just a nightmare from what I understand. Now, I had an IM with Mikey D today, who we haven't talked to in a long time. It's been a long time since I talked to him. And he said he's going to get even with everybody that has to do with this. So I'd like to talk with Mikey D on the air if we could. But he wants to get even. He feels like he's been besmirched, I believe. If I would go so far, he feels besmirched right now.
He's a hustler.
He's not a hustler, and you're not even involved in this. All right, Leggy?
Okay. All right.
This has nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with me. So
No, nothing to do with you. Letitia, he will get even with you, though.
Okay, looking forward to that.
And I think stink bombs is the way to go. Now, Mikey Boy, I heard that the party got stink bombed after I left.
I don't know if it did or not. Somebody mentioned that it did. I certainly wasn't around when it happened, but Flea was saying something, but
What happened, Letitia?
It definitely did. It was fine for a moment. Everybody was hanging out, and then it was like this horrific smell, and then I heard, everybody was like, oh my God, stink bomb, and then it was like, fucking Radio Shark, and then they all ran out, and apparently Radio Shark just ran away.
Like a child would run. He's not a man. Did somebody chase him, I heard?
I think Bobby Pantera tried to chase him, and I don't know what happened with that. But I heard he was chased because he ran away like a little kid.
Grown.
How far could he get?
All right, Mikey Boy, I want you to know this. Your party is up for Party of the Year options that we will be doing later this week in the 2007 Senior Superlatives that we will be giving out awards by the end of this week. The Senior Superlatives. And your party made it. And as my cab driver said, I can't drive down there. I have children. I actually had to get out and go the last 2 blocks by myself. And once we crawled underneath the barbed wire, I thought it was great.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but I thought that kind of made it a fun party.
Yeah, it was definitely different. And so I was really kind of apprehensive, but I think it all worked out. And I had a great time. Everybody else had a great time, so I was very happy how it turned out.
Everybody had a fantastic time. Here's the other thing I like. Only at Christmas, Opie hangs out with kids from Philly. So I love those kids. They're going to be bringing me some hoagies from Marcus Hook, too. The real fucking deal, and I want all you guys to eat it.
Oh, cool.
Or that might have been just drunk Christmas talk. I don't. And, you know, they get all excited when they hear about the Chi-Sun Valley game. So we'll be getting some good stuff. All right, Mikey boy, fantastic job, buddy. You did it again.
One thing, actually, we got a package today at our apartment, a box from UN Fez, presents for my children. Thank you very much for that, for both of you.
Oh, well, we thought it would be nice for them to get that.
And we checked. They weren't on any recall list.
Yeah.
All right, Mikey boy.
Talk to you guys later.
Bye. He always sends stuff to people's kids and then puts my name on it, too. So then later when people say, thanks, mister, I don't even know what they're talking about.
Just say you're welcome.
Yeah. All right, here's Patrick from Mar the Topless. Hi, Patrick.
Hello.
We got the cease and desist, and our lawyers have made sure that you won't, your names will not be mentioned with this nightmare party.
Well, I just wanted to clear the air a bit on it. Mainly, it's just a big miscommunication that kind of happened where,
Letitia doesn't know what she's doing. She's a maniac.
Well, part of it was at our end too, and I don't want to say anything bad about Topless Mike, my bass player. I love the guy. He's been a huge help. He's been the biggest help out of anybody I've ever had in a band.
But let's trust it. The bass player does not speak for the band. The lead singer does, and the lead guitar player, and that's you.
It isn't even a case of that. It's more we're just a really different kind of band, and he's used to being in bands that are clamoring to get gigs wherever they can.
You don't play that game. You pick and choose.
We can't do that. It takes too much work to put one of our shows together.
They think you guys are Dog Star. You're trying to play every show. It's not like that. Now, I asked for people distinctly before the show, not to bother Mikey D. I asked it over and over. Do not call Mikey D, I said. Why don't people listen to me on this show?
Confused, I think they were.
I don't understand it. I cannot comprehend that.
I don't know.
I don't want to bother the guy because I know it looks like we're picking on him. And I'm saying, Mikey D is my friend. Do not call him and bother him. He will call if he wants to call. Period. All right, Patrick. It's all worked out now. There will be no music at your gig.
Also with Mikey D.
Yeah.
I was over at Mikey Background's house last night, and we were talking. He did reach out to Mikey D because we're not aware of any of the issues that were brought up, and we don't have any issue with
Beatles and Stones. It's Beatles and Stones all the time.
I just wanted to get that out there that we have no problem with him or Crankcase or anything like that. So I don't want anyone to feel like there's anything there on our side. So
all right, but it doesn't matter. Rock is dead anyway. We picked this up. It's all about hip hop. It's all hip hop.
It's tough being a guitarist these days.
All right, talk to you later, bro. Now, I brought up that Opie was hanging with the Philly boys, which really, to me, classed the place up just a little bit.
They were great guys.
I thought it had a Broad Street bully feel to it. And I knew if we did have to fight ourselves out of that neighborhood, we'd be fine after I saw those fellas. But I will say this. No Anthony.
Yeah. I was very, very upset by that. Very disappointed.
Well, you're going to even be worse.
Why?
He was at another party.
What?
He was at Big Kev's. Big Kev every year, he gets together, and it's like Dungeons and Dragons, and then everyone paints models. And he had that party, yeah. It's adult toys, which I thought were dildos. But he throws the party. And every year he lines it up against the RonFez.net party.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
I mean, that really upsets me because I love hanging out with Mr. Anthony.
Well, he was at the baby fuck party.
That crushes me.
That
Yeah.
you couldn't go to.
Right.
So he thought he would get back and not go to the party that you were promoting.
How is that how we're going to do it?
Yeah, that's the way we're playing.
Okay,
That's the way we're playing now.
Okay, you know, all I've been saying is I love this man. I love him. I love him. Well, you know what? Maybe I won't go to his and Danny's party. I mean, two can play at that game, Mr. Anthony.
Oh, yeah. Where's that party
That's Friday. I got to find out the details.
Yeah, get me all the details. You know, Earl?
Fridays at Smith's. We were there before. It's on 45th and 8th Avenue.
When was I there?
When 2U played. 2U played
Oh,
there.
yeah, I remember that place.
Okay. Yep, I remember that place, too.
Yeah.
We stayed on the side.
Yeah, you enter through the bar side, and it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
It's like some old sailor's bar. One side of it is rocking, and the other place is guys who are like merchant marines. I'm a little more comfortable with them.
Well, maybe I won't show up to that party then. Well, if Mr. Anthony's going to try and, I don't know what
From
he's
what
doing.
I understand, they've thought maybe you shouldn't show up.
What? Don't they understand that I used to love this person? I still do, but not if he's going to continuously break my heart.
It's all about the girls and picking what the girls want.
Mr. Anthony, why? Why? All right, fine. Then we'll just... Hey,
You know, the only Mr. Anthony I know is Mark Anthony.
Okay.
All right?
Anthony, Mr.
Just
C.
Anthony is plenty.
Anthony. Don't do this to us.
You
man.
say Mr. Anthony like it's fucking 1863 and you're a slave down
I'm
south.
sure. Okay.
All right, you don't do that.
All right. I'm just trying to show him the proper respect and courtesy that I believed he used to deserve before he stepped all over my heart. And I'll tell you something else, too. I loved, and hopefully he gets a little jealous, because I loved hanging out with Opie on Saturday. I loved it. Me and Opie talked about the New York Knickerbockers, their struggles. And
Opie didn't even know who you were till 6 months ago. He finally
Doesn't matter. He knows
understood
now.
you were.
He knows now.
Yeah.
And me and Opie, we just...
But wasn't that, it was like cool seeing Opie is the cool hangout guy.
Yep.
And no aunt.
Yeah, it was very distressing. And thanks for telling me that he was at another party. Because, Ron, believe it or not, because I care for the person, I actually was worried. I actually thought maybe Anthony got into a car accident because of the hail or this or that.
Yeah, you're sick when you start to have worries like that. When a man thinks that way, like, is the other man okay?
Yeah.
That's a sickness.
No, I want to make sure that he's in good health at all times. And I was concerned. And the fact that he's blowing me off for Big Kev, now fine. Me and Opie are going to be the best pals. That's how it's going to roll.
Yeah.
I'll see him on Friday.
Well, Big Kev had a guy there dressed as Chewbacca, so who could miss that?
Wow. It's
He had a
hurtful.
guy- yeah.
It's hurtful
Cool.
when you say things like that.
Well, I say it just
yeah, but
well, that also hurts Big Kev.
Right.
Because he's like, do you know how big of an industry that is? I know it's not about matchboxes, because I always say they has matchbox toys or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you're rubbing the salt in my wounds. I'm actually very, very upset by this.
And then the last time I saw Kev, he pushed some girl at me yelling, "This is my girlfriend, so I appreciate you not saying I don't have a girlfriend."
All right, Mr. Defensive.
He is very defensive.
Relax.
He is very defensive. He gets his feelings hurt over the toy stuff.
Was the chick he pushed to you dressed like Princess Leia?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
Why, are you saying he looked like Jabba the Hutt? Is that what that joke was?
No, I was going after the Chewbacca thing.
Oh, I see.
But he does kind of...
You know, Letitia, your party's falling apart. So you will have no crankcase.
Some of the guys are still playing. It's not going to be Crankcase.
Or they can be called Crank.
No, not Crank or Case.
The Jersey Rich experience?
I don't think so. It's going to be a few of the guys. They're going to be doing their own thing. It's not going to be Crankcase. I have nothing to do with what's going on. I mean, I do, but...
What did you say? Is it everybody but my friend Mikey D?
I am not sure exactly who's going to be playing for sure. This time I'm going to say that. I'm not going to start just saying, because before, what happened with...
Worst party ever. You're throwing the worst party ever.
It's not. I have other bands besides, like, I mentioned these two
Do you
bands.
have other bands or other portions of bands?
Other bands. I have other bands playing.
This is like when when Bradley Knoll from Sublime died and they then reconvene as like the Long Beach All-Stars.
Dub All-Stars. And I went and saw them and had a great time.
They were good?
Yeah. They let you yell things out and stand up. They don't have a problem if anyone moves. You move, you get a flashlight put on you.
Neil Young's become old, I guess.
Old Young. All right, so everything's a total nightmare. We'll move on from there.
It's
You're a hell of a dancer, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I would have put you as number 2 on the dance floor.
Ooh.
No one's going to beat Solera.
Yeah, she was pretty good.
No.
The provocative queen is what I always call her. You know, because she's very provocative when she dances.
Yeah.
It's very enticing, you know.
And she was dancing with another girl that night. So sexy. It was unbelievable.
Was it Mysteriosa?
I don't know what it was. Everyone was chanting Fez, Fez, Fez at him.
That was me trying to bust a move.
All right, this is, you know what? There's one thing that I really hate in life is when someone tries to tell you a dream. But I had the craziest fucking dream the other night. I had a dream that was literally produced by Jerry Bruckheimer. I have never had such a gigantic, bigger-than-life dream ever.
Wow.
And it was so big, I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke my chick up to tell her the dream so I would never forget it. And then, you know, the Fez thing happened, so she's not even talking to me now. But I can't move in with you? Could I move in with you, Earl?
No, don't.
Yeah.
Don't go to Earl's.
The Douglas home is welcome to you, Ronnie. Always.
How many bedrooms you have?
Well, technically none, but...
What do you do? Just stand up at night until things are
No,
over?
there's a bed, but you can... I'll gladly...
bed. Is the bed made out of cardboard?
It's not
Mr.
made out
B,
of
don't be
cardboard.
with this
Is it like Mary Tyler Moore's apartment?
It has a bed and it has a couch. I will take the couch. You will take the bed.
Sure, give him my exact thing.
Do you have a bed that folds up into the wall, or is it always out?
No, it's always out.
So if I walked into your apartment, I'd see your bed?
Pretty much, yes.
Is the toilet also exposed to the world?
No, that has a door.
Do you live in jail?
It does. It seems like a jail cell. And how long have you had that place?
10 years.
All right, let's say at the 8-year mark. You ever say to yourself, I wish I had a bedroom? Maybe I need to get a place that has a bedroom?
I live alone, and it's
That's
perfect
a hotel room. You live in a hotel room.
It's not a hotel.
You're at the Hot L Baltimore.
I'm not at the Hot L Baltimore. I'm in beautiful Forest Hills.
No,
It's a wonderful neighborhood.
Last night was the... and by the way, I decided not to tell the dream, because there's nothing more boring than other people's
I'd
dreams.
like to hear it, though. To be
Of course
honest.
you would, because I've noticed you've been playing up to me all day.
No,
you
I
want me to
haven't.
live at your house. You know you don't have Anthony in your life anymore, and now you're trying to be pals with me.
Well, sure.
Last night was the last Dexter of the season, and it was also the last extras ever. Did any of you guys see any of those?
No.
I
Neither?
saw the tail end of Extras, and I saw all of Dexter.
I saw the last extras.
All right, so I won't ruin those for you guys.
Dexter's dead, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
No, don't tell me.
No, but no, this way. He's always been dead. Do you notice that he never interacted with another person?
Well, that
That he
like
talks, but nobody answers him.
Yeah. No.
Never once.
I'll have to go back and watch it again, but I think you're thinking of The Sixth Sense. No, now that I think about it.
Anytime he's talked, no one's heard him. So he's never been alive the whole time.
That's interesting. I mean, it's a twist I wouldn't have expected.
That's how they get you.
Right.
Here's Scott. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, if you stay with Earl, would you technically be sleeping there at the studio?
Maybe I would be. Earl, that's the problem. You don't even open up your place till 1 in the morning.
My place is... You've seen my apartment.
From the outside,
Well,
never
my apartment
inside.
building. Yeah, you never...
I had to fucking drop you off one time. I can't believe how far away he lives. When we came back from Rockahula, Luau, I'm like, I'll drop you off, Earl. I'm fucking driving through Queens, miles and miles and miles, out past Shea, almost to the airport.
Oh, my God.
It's about halfway between Shea and the airport. Like, almost smack in the middle, but it's not that far out.
It's
far.
way out there.
It's far, dude.
I mean, well...
How long is your fucking train ride to 57th Street?
20 minutes.
BS.
Bullshit.
BS, because my ride from Astoria was 25 minutes, and it's very direct. Right from Astoria to here was 25 minutes.
Continental Avenue to here is 20 minutes.
I can't believe you're telling the
And
truth.
you know, people always do that train stuff like the train is right there. It fucking never is. So
Right.
you can always add an extra 5 or 10 to every goddamn commute time.
Yeah, like on a bad commute day, it's 45 minutes. Like a really bad
No.
day.
So how's it go?
That's every day.
You just doubled it and then some.
I just said a really bad commute would be 45 minutes. A really bad one.
So then you're always having a really bad commute because you get here like 11:20.
I get
You
here
get here
I
that
get up
late
straight-
every day?
I get up straight up as close to 11 as possible. Pretty much.
It's almost like you don't want this job.
I want this job, absolutely.
What is your job now? You're no longer executive producer. What are you?
I guess I'm just
Associate?
a regular producer. Producer. But my neighborhood,
You
love
could
my
have the word unproducer. That's what your card could say.
But my neighborhood, I love my neighborhood. It's a great neighborhood. And, Ron, you're welcome to stay in it if you need a place to crash.
It's terrible, isn't it?
You don't want to go to Earl's, please.
This is not in a basement when your old apartment.
I live in Brooklyn now in a 4th floor apartment. Beautiful
Elevator?
living room, no elevator. Ron's going to have to walk, but
Well, how much of a walk up is it?
basically 3 floors.
And then you said your elevator was like a coffin anyway.
Yeah, it's a
I
very-
can't get in a fucking
it's
coffin.
a small elevator.
What happens if more than one person needs to get in?
Either people have to wait or like you could probably uncomfortable will be like 4 people. Really uncomfortable, but
You have to take your groceries one item at a time.
well, yeah. Friday when I went grocery shopping, like I had a couple of bags, and it was and it pretty much took up the entire elevator, and a person had to wait for it to come back.
And
down.
just in crackers and ginger ale? All right, we
rings.
can't talk about extras because you guys need to see it. We can't talk to Dexter because you need to see it.
I love that. Dexter ended well for me.
I know, but I don't want to ruin it for the people who haven't seen it. You know, I'm going to want to throw that out there. All right, Pats won 14-0, which is the first time since 72 anyone's ever been able to do that, right?
Yeah, I think they did it on the exact date the Dolphins won their 14th game back in '72.
Wow.
And then the Dolphins went and screwed up their fucking perfect season. I love the fact that they would have not been able to do that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know in Tampa whether they were cracking the champagne, the old guys, the way the Dolphins are always drinking champagne. Who was that, Spurrier the first year?
Yeah, that was...
Was he the first quarterback?
Yep, that was Spurrier. The Heisman winner.
Mr. QBU that they used to have because he was the best quarterbacks coach ever did not have much of a pro career.
No. I tell you what, Brian Billick should be fired. Just get rid of his ass. Why? He won that Super Bowl a long time ago.
2000.
Give me a break already. Get rid of him. You lose to the Dolphins? And they have talent, man. They have great defense still. They have that wide receiver.
No quarterback.
I mean, excuse
You
me.
got to have a QB in this league.
They have a decent running game.
Of course, they won the goddamn Super Bowl without a quarterback.
Right.
But I think they averaged giving up a half a point a game that season. They never gave up a touchdown the entire season. There wasn't a single touchdown scored against them. Unbelievable.
I think he should be the number one guy to be fired.
But I was really disappointed for the Dolphins because now who's going to remember them? This is your chance to hang around and be known. If you can't be the very best, be the very worst.
Right.
Completely took all the fun out of it. I was looking more forward to the Dolphins going winless than the Patriots going undefeated.
And you would have had the Dolphins and Pats play with zeros in both of their columns. So
that would have been great. Could have ruined two.
That would
right. That could have ruined that
Right.
one game.
Right.
Could have ruined two fucking perfect seasons.
So they ruined
So
that.
it's the Giants next week, right? Who really need a win.
Yeah.
Pats Giants.
No, that's the last game of the season.
All right, next week is the Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins Pats next weekend.
Yeah.
Next Sunday.
Well, the Dolphins are going to come into this cocky. They're just going to come in like they can't lose now.
Oh, they were cheering like it was the Special Olympics that they won one game.
The owner was crying.
What the fuck's his name?
Wayne Huizenga?
Wayne Huizenga, yeah.
Huizenga.
Now, here's the thing about Wayne Huizenga. Does the guy look like an idiot to you? You know what I mean? Like, when you're like, what a loser. Yet this guy's made $1 billion in used cars. Now, everybody we know has fucking sold cars in their life. Somehow he makes $1 billion. He's got to be brilliant. Yet fucking have a shitty team and all the rest of your life doesn't matter. You're just an asshole from that point on.
Yeah. And he was an asshole with the Marlins, too. You know,
he won with them one year, though.
Yeah.
He won that fucking series. Now, is he still on them, or he sold them?
I think he sold them.
He won the first one, and then they sold it, and they won the second one without him, right?
Right, but he, like, you know, he got a lot of, you know, shit because he did the fire sale after they won in '97.
After the first one.
Yeah, that was his thing.
But I'm telling you can't fucking blame anybody down there because you literally, by the way, that stadium was in my dream.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It blow up?
Oddly enough. All right, here, I'll tell you the dream. So, now, again, this is a middle of the night fucking dream, right? So, we're down there in that stadium. What's the name of it, Fez?
Pro Player.
So, Fez is with me. Now, we used to live down that way, so, you know, it wasn't that fucking weird of a thing. So, we're leaving Pro Player. Now, now it's very, I'm going to really cut it down, but this is a 4-hour fucking dream.
Oh.
You know, it's craziness. And like sometimes Fez is with me and sometimes he's not, you know, he was in and out of my dream, which is weirdly enough, I never even have Fez in my dreams that much. So we're walking out of like Pro Player and almost immediately we're in the glades. We're in the fucking Everglades. We're walking through swamp, which, you know, doesn't really match up. But this fucking C-130 comes fucking flying over us where I can look up and it's not that far up. And we're going, whoa, check this out. And I'm like, that's too fucking low. Something's wrong. And just as it gets over us, it fucking just goes over the treetops and explodes. And I'm like turning around and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that fucking plane just exploded, right? Well, as that's happening, there's explosions all around us, right? Where all of a sudden it's like, wait, this isn't a fucking plane accident. It's been shot down. So there's explosions. And I'm going, fuck. And Fez is like, in the dream, freaking out, right? And I'm going, he's going, what is it? What is it? Just then, these fucking people all come running out of the Everglades, right? They had been hiding. And they're coming out and they're screaming and they're shooting everybody that's been leaving the stadium, right? Now, each of them has, people are carrying flags. And they're all different flags. And it's the Dominican flag. It's the fucking Puerto Rican flag. It's the Mexican flag. And it's like the fucking Latins are attacking and shooting people up, right? And they're just fucking blasting. And Fez is screaming and he's yelling, the fucking Spanish people have joined together, right? So I'm going, I can't believe I don't have a fucking weapon, you know? Yeah. I'm in the middle of a war without a weapon. And I'm like, Fez, just fucking stay down. And we're like literally in the glades now, right? And they fucking, suddenly they're all around us. And I'm just seeing these flags of different countries. And for whatever reason, I'm recognizing flags, right? Which, you know, and I'm going, it's every fucking Latin fucking flag that there is. This has been planned for a long time. And it's a complete invasion of the United States. And they're fucking just shooting people point blank. And they fucking come up to us and they fucking go to shoot. And they go, it's Ron and Fez. So he goes, do you remember when you did that show in Spanish? And this is so obscure, but one time when we were in D.C., this really popular rock station flipped Spanish, right? And the whole town was pissed off about it. So we opened up our show acting like we were doing Spanish, and Fez was doing his 11th grade Spanish, and I was just yelling C at him, and we did it for 40 minutes, right? That was the fucking funniest thing ever. So Fez starts doing this Spanish. I don't know what he's saying, but they're fucking cracking up, right? And now these guys, now I'm saying they're fucking Latins. They look kind of more like pirates, though. I mean, it was like real Three Amigos, right? Like, hey! Really fucking generic stereotype in my fucking stupid dream. Spanish. So, Fez starts yelling Spanish. They're all happy. And he yells out, "We are proud." The Fez, he grabs it. He goes, "We are proud to be the new morning show of the Hispanic states of America." And they're all shooting off guns. They're all happy. And I'm fucking sitting there going like this. You know, I'm thinking to myself, Fez, what if these motherfuckers don't win? We look like traitors now. But I ain't saying shit. I am not, you know what I mean? I'm like, we're fucking getting out of this. I'm going to get out of it. But Fez is going to be the one linked in later when we're called in front of Congress. But I mean, I have never had a fucking dream that was so... You know, I mean, like, literally had thousands in it. Explosions, tanks.
Corpses.
Wow. And I'm telling you right now, the Latin people beat the fuck out of white people in this dream of mine. And I think it's a dream of the future. I think they are, that border, no matter what we put up, it ain't going to mean shit when they start to come across it.
That's frightening, too.
It was, I'll tell you this, it's a scary fucking dream when you see those people coming out of the Everglades.
Jesus Christ.
And there wasn't a white person with a gun.
I'm going to brush up on my Espanol in case it comes true. Just to be ready.
Well, they love you, Fezzy.
Traitor.
Yeah, you are. We are proud to be the morning show of the Hispanic states of America, which is almost like a fucking... I mean, all this stuff was really kind of, you know, cinematic.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Were there different, like, almost like... camera angles that would,
I mean, everything.
Not
I
from
mean,
your perspective.
Yeah, it was like all over. And how, like, there's Spanish being spoken, which I don't speak Spanish, back and forth with people that in my mind sounded like Spanish. It didn't seem like gibberish.
Right.
Who knows what words were being used. But at no time did I ever go, hey, that's not Spanish. And now, how in the middle of that would I have remembered one fucking little bit that we did 4 years ago or whatever,
Yeah.
that no one cared that much about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just a chance for us to annoy people again. It was the most goddamn bizarre dream.
That's incredible.
I mean, how, you know, and I woke my chick up in the middle of the night to say, do not forget this dream.
Yeah.
And then I didn't remember it again, didn't remember that I woke her up, and she didn't remember it. And then I saw Fez the next night, and that fucking brought it all back on. And I didn't even tell him. I go, oh, fuck. That just reminds me.
Yeah, you'll never forget that dream, I don't think, for the rest of your life. When it's like a cinematic thing like that.
Well, it's going to happen. I mean, I've seen the future now. We fucked around with these people so much, it's all coming down. Now, luckily, I'm with fucking Benedict Arnold, who's ready to sell it to everybody and join the new fucking team.
Well, I was glad not only that I could save us, but also get us a gig.
Yeah, we're going to keep working. And probably have better money if the peso holds up, and I believe it will.
In the new administration.
That's weird.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That is wild.
Kind of like a Latino Red Dawn.
It was that's very fucking dead on.
Yeah.
It was the weirdness of Red Dawn. When you couldn't believe, like the people couldn't believe their eyes.
Right.
And I mean, they just came in kicking ass. And I don't know how that fucking Miami Stadium ended up right in the middle of the Glades. I mean, we were up to our fucking knees.
We
were up to our knees amok.
Better keep tabs on this alliance that's forming.
Well, just think about it. If everybody did fucking group together down there. There's more people down there.
Yeah.
You know?
We'd be in trouble. Oh, yeah. Between South America and Latino America.
Let me tell you something. There's not a lot of white people in the world. If the shit starts up, we're going to have to fucking scramble.
Hey, tomorrow is Unmasked with John C. Reilly. Your last chance to email, get in on the reservations. It's at 11 a.m. tomorrow, Comics Comedy Club, New York City, West 14th Street. You can be part of the audience by emailing xmunmasked@gmail.com. That's xmunmasked@gmail.com for John C. Reilly tomorrow, 11 a.m. at Comics Comedy Club.
And Opie said he was just exhausted, huh?
Yeah.
Like he's going to show up with a pillow and yawning.
Yeah, he looked really beat.
God. It's ridiculous. It's going to go terrible, huh, Earl?
I think you do a good job with it.
This is going to be like one of those Earl PSA fucking interviews you used to do. Tell us more about septic tanks.
Yeah, just the topics used to just be so, like, downer. Like, it was childhood cancer and all that stuff, and it was just like...
Were you for it or against it?
Against it.
All right, I didn't know. I had to ask. Why you get mad at me?
I'm not getting...
I didn't know there was ever a debate show on this, childhood diseases.
Speaking of childhood diseases...
And we always are.
You know, there's these things going on on New York City buses and billboards, and even in Sports Illustrated, of photos with children with cleft palates.
It's like the Smile thing?
Yeah, it's from, like, I believe it's called the Smile Train. And it's like, donate some money to help these kids, in third world countries fix their cleft palates. I have no problem with, maybe helping a charity and shit. But don't put these children, look, I don't want to be insensitive, but very disturbing looking children.
Hatchet faces.
Yeah, on buses where we can't look away. I was driving the other day behind a bus. I couldn't turn. I couldn't avoid my head. And this, little fucking creepy kid is staring at me.
But he's not creepy on purpose. He was born that way, and he don't have the thing.
I sympathize.
You're driving like, oh, God, I can't
It's
let this
horrible.
kid.
It's horrible. And why is this allowed? Why, you don't see, posters of, Iraqi war veterans, with who are missing a limb on a bus.
Well, that's because they have money taking care of them. This thing has been just about taken care of in this country. You never see Americans with this anymore. Right. Because if a kid's born like that, they fix it immediately.
Yeah, but why not just tell us about the charity and don't fucking guilt us? And quite frankly, it's horrifying. We shouldn't have to put up with that. We shouldn't have to be able to... We can't walk around or drive around without seeing some, little crazy kid, who looks like he should be from, a comic book because he's so weird looking. It's very... It hurts, my soul.
Then why don't you give some money?
I'll give money if they take down the photos. I'll give money to help them out.
All right,
if they don't guilt us.
Let me see what this kid looks like.
Here's the picture from Sports Illustrated. It's from Sports Illustrated, so now I can't even turn the pages.
I'm looking at this, a kid with a cleft, and it looks like his tooth is coming out of his nose. I might be wrong here, but I think he looks fine. I don't want him to go change. He's got a nice, unique look, and I don't want him to change it.
It's horrible. It's horrifying. And I don't understand. People get mad if people get put
If
up...
this is my baby, I'd be like this. I'm going to call you Triangle Mouth. Come here, Triangle Mouth.
That's all.
Come here, Triangle Mouth. You got your tooth on the outside of your lip. I love you.
You wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I would.
We get
his mouth looks like a nice triangle.
It's terrible looking. You can keep that magazine.
I'm going to get you, Eastside Dave.
I'm not.
I'm going to bite you with my triangle mouth.
So why does he talk like that? It's disturbing.
I'll come to you when you see.
I really don't. I'm not just kidding around. I get like,
help me! My mouth is cleft.
What?
You know who had one of these, cleft palate like that? Is River Phoenix's brother.
Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix has one.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I knew that.
I call him Rain. Or whatever his real name was.
Leaf.
But see...
Thank you. Rain is the sister?
Right.
That's my point exactly. Joaquin... Oh, God. Please put it down.
I should walk the line.
Southern? Sounds like a Southern.
Walk the line, everyone.
Oh, my God.
Seriously, when you look at this kid with the cleft mouth, would you ever get a blowjob from this kid?
No!
Why
are you even asking that?
Let's just say you were in prison and there was no one else.
That goes against so many different things, pedophilia being one.
All right, let's suppose when he gets to be 19.
No, I'm not gay. And, by the way, you brought up Joaquin Phoenix. He doesn't have to throw it in our faces every 2 seconds that he had a cleft palate. You know, Joaquin Phoenix goes about his day with his regular mouth. That's all I ask, is just make us aware of the charity and then don't put it in our faces.
Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave, you really need to stop talking shit about cleft palates because you got a bun in the oven. And it'll come out fucked up.
Please listen closer. Please. Oh. I'm not against kids with cleft palates. I'm for the
Tony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez, we call Stacey Keach had one of those cleft palates.
All right, let's face it. These cleft palate kids are fantastic actors.
Yeah, they are. But but they stay out of show business until they're all fixed up. They don't have to be in the spotlight.
You call this show business?
No, it's not show
Sports
business.
Illustrated? This is child star right here.
My point is, no, but don't everyone get misconstrued. I have sympathy for the kid. Okay, you're rubbing its tooth and it's really disturbed.
Just call him Toofy.
I'm not going to do that. I might throw up.
Toofy loves you. Toofy loves you.
Oh, my God.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave, what's going on? Listen, bad karma's a motherfucker, and right now, you are bathing in it.
All you guys have got karma wrong. You're thinking of instant karma. It doesn't happen that way. It's if he made somebody in fun of someone with a cleft palate last lifetime.
Right.
You have to believe in multiple lifetimes before the karma thing comes around.
Yeah, and I'm not making fun of these kids. I'll go donate money. I just don't want to see their pictures on buses where I can't walk around New York without seeing this kid.
Why can't you just love him?
He haunts my dreams because
Triangle Mouth haunts you. Look at his eyes. This is a cute kid. And he's great to open up bottles.
Oh, man. And I'm not against these kids, by the way. Just...
Colin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave, you got a problem with Cheech Marin? He got a cleft palate.
Look at Cheech. So many people.
Right.
George, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, what's up, Ronnie?
Hey.
Hey, the Predator, he has a cleft palate.
See, it's because in our country, we fix it very, very quickly.
Right.
But these kids are born in the bush or wherever.
I understand that there are problems in third world countries. They don't need to be advertised.
I would like to get a lot of these. My dream is that these third world countries will one day be second world. That's my biggest dream. I don't want them to pass us and become first world.
Well, that's a possibility. But that's not
I don't
my
want
point.
it to happen.
And how bad would you have to be to go fourth world?
I don't think there is one.
No.
Mars.
Yeah.
Mars is fucking... Fourth world is you have no oxygen.
And I just want to make clear, if I had a kid with a cleft palate, I would love it just the same, but I would fix it.
I'd love it more. Because it needs more love.
And what I would not do is, take giant photographs of it and put them out for all the public to see. Because people are going to get a little bit, some people might get disturbed by it. I'm not saying the kid is a bad person or disgusting. It just might be a little disturbing. You wouldn't want to see other diseases on billboards, would you? Like, for instance, those cigarette commercials with the guy who's missing a throat. It's the same thing.
Here's Andy Trucker. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave, those are pretty bad, but have you seen the billboards of the trucks with the aborted fetuses on them? They got them from, 2 weeks all the way up to, 3 or 4 months, and those are 10 times worse than the cleft palate.
Now, are they hauling aborted fetuses? When I see that on the truck, I always think that's what they're hauling.
No, they're advertising for pro-life.
Fezzy, why don't you tell your dog story from the other day?
Oh, I'm walking down the sidewalk and...
All fucked up.
Well, and I see this big dog. The dog is huge, and it's laid out across the sidewalk, and the guy who's got the dog on the leash is leaning over it, and he's petting him. But the dog looks like it's unconscious on the sidewalk. So, in the neighborhood is where Skippy's vet is. So I told the guy, there's a really good vet just a few blocks from here if you need an animal hospital. With that, the dog lifts its head, growls, and bites at my leg. Bites my leg.
Now, I find out this story because my chick is walking down the street. She sees Fez, and Fez says, I just got bit by a dog.
That was the weirdest thing, that I saw her right after I got bit. that I had somebody to tell that to.
Well, if you're a dog, you're probably going to want to bite Fez.
What gives you the right to go up to homeless people and tell them that they should take their dog to a hospital?
I thought the dog was sick. I thought the dog got hurt. I didn't know if maybe he got hit by a car and he had it up on the sidewalk.
Were you trying to pet the dog?
No, I was just standing next to it. I didn't think the thing was going to move again. I thought it was dead already.
Sleeping. He doesn't.
And he goes, the dog's just resting. And with that, I get, he snaps on my leg.
I love that dog.
Fortunately for me, I had Fat Boy sweatpants on, and I couldn't go through the skin.
You walk around town with sweatpants on?
Well, I had sweatpants. It was like early Saturday morning. I didn't feel like putting on regular pants.
Were you going to the gym?
No, I wasn't.
Were you in a softball game?
No.
Then this is bad. Just you're walking around town in sweatpants.
Getting bitten by dogs.
That's a fucking, what's his name's joke that used to be with us?
Harry,
yeah. Harry T joke.
He gave up on pants, Fez did.
Just for one morning.
No one has less understanding of animals than Fez.
First of all,
why he ever adopted a cat?
I know. And it's impossible to get bit by a dog in New York.
I know, so now I'm just nervous passing any dog on the sidewalk.
But did you get a rabies shot? Because now, not only do you have cat brain, but you might...
No, I'm sure it's fine because he mostly got sweatpants. It just kind of pinched my skin and didn't break it.
That's the worst kind. They pinch.
That's all it takes is a pinch.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, I guess he's well enough to bite.
That put him in his place.
So now you stop being mad at the guy?
Well, yeah. I was just trying to help. I thought the dog was seriously injured.
He's sleeping.
And it was a big thing, matted fur.
Can I tell you something?
It had a harness on its
I know
hips.
where the fucking where you're at. That dog is there all the time. The guy's using that dog to get money from people.
Oh.
You act like you just came in through the tunnel. Fucking, you might as well be walking down the street with a balloon. Because you're a fucking, just a hayseed.
I had never seen the dog gimmick before.
What are you always doing in my neighborhood? You don't live there.
No, but I go, the store's over there, my doctor's over there.
Why? Why do you live on that island and then you want to be an Upper East Side guy?
Well, the island is, it was convenience when I moved. It was what I knew.
It's convenient, no shopping. And you can't catch a cab.
Right.
And and you're surrounded by water. That's convenience.
So I'm like, I will never approach another strange dog again. That thing could have really latched onto me. It was big enough to take my ankle off.
You know what kind of dog it was?
Nah, it was some long-haired thing. It had really long, matted hair. It was all white.
Some fucking homeless dog. The mutt. What do you expect the guy to have? I tell you what kind of dog, but we would call it my neighborhood, but Earl's here.
Oh.
What's another name for it, Earl? What would you call a dog like that was just running around without an owner? Looked like nobody took care of it.
We always just call it a mutt, but I'm not going to use the other word.
What was the other word?
It rhymes with trigger.
That's what you would call it? What? You would call it that in your own neighborhood?
Why would you call it that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You would call it an N dog?
Yep.
See, I didn't know it was that universal.
He didn't even put dog at the end of it.
No.
That's why I was like, what? He just called it the N-word.
What? It was Corona. It was the late 70s, early 80s. I'm not saying we were the most refined people in the world.
Why don't you ever try to move out then, Earl? Why are you still hanging out in Queens?
Well, I love Queens. Not that particular. I mean, Corona was my
I remember 2 years ago you said, I will live in Manhattan.
He has the money. He has to have the money.
He's never spent a dime.
Yeah. He steals tips off the table.
All you need is a fucking cot for this room, and it's better than your house.
Actually, my apartment's if you put a wall where this back area is, that would probably be about the size of my apartment.
That's great for people listening. If you put a wall where this back area is. You have a TV set, or you still listen to an old radio?
Have a television.
There's not like a TV room in the building?
Does the fucking train run 2 fucking feet from your thing like Blues Brothers? I didn't picture you in the Blues Brothers apartment.
No, I'm not near the subway.
That's my bed, you sleaze.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good fucking callback.
That's the only one I know from that movie. I love Dan Aykroyd in that film.
You did?
Yeah.
He was your favorite Blues Brother. Dan Aykroyd.
I loved Belushi more,
Yeah.
but I loved Aykroyd as well.
And then when it's Rolling Stone, you were always a big Bill Wyman fan. Oh,
Yeah.
he's my favorite Stone.
He was cool. It's kind of like the silent but deadly Rolling Stone.
I'm telling you, we're barely getting out of this 07. We're getting bit by dogs.
It's awful.
Bruises. I got the bruise. Earl got his mental problems.
So Fez, you got a Christmas present to make up for me for this other one?
Well, I'll get you one.
Yeah. You got till what, 5 tonight?
Yeah. Boy, that's kind of quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can have it tonight.
Why don't you just write me a check?
I'll do that.
Make it have a lot of zeros. Make it be so big I go, oh, you can't. This will ruin you. And I don't even know if that can make up for it. I've never had I can't remember the last time my chick and I have had an argument. I'm really fucking thrown by it.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
I mean, he needs to give you enough money, and then maybe you can, I don't know, take her out to dinner or something. I don't know.
I don't even think she wants to talk to me again.
Great, Fez.
We're at that point now. And you're not used to this. No one's on the dad side. Dave, you're going to have to get used to that. No,
I can see that coming.
Think of like your own parents. You're never like, yeah, I'm with dad on this.
That's true.
You know, because you look like a maniac when you're yelling. I did not want to fucking go to the show.
You're tired, too. It's a Sunday night.
How many years have I said to you, Fez, don't get me tickets?
Every year I've gotten you tickets.
Why do you do it? Is it passive-aggressive?
No, it's not passive-aggressive at all. I hope you believe me on that.
No, I don't. I swear to God, I do not.
Because I always thought it was like a bad choice of tickets, not the tickets itself.
How many times do I say I don't want to be fucking booked? I want to go where I want to go, when I want to do it. You know how I feel when anything's fucking lingering in the future. It always annoys me. Here's Nate. Nate, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I thought Earl never used the N-word.
Earl, what about that?
Use the N-word. I was quoting the name of of those stray dogs that people in the neighborhood used to give them. I would never. I don't think I've ever used the word maliciously at all. I mean, but I just hate the word. I just don't like using it. I think
you've used it non-maliciously.
Well, in cases where I quote it, it's a quote or
"Happy birthday, N-word."
No, not like that. Not at all.
You ever say that?
No. It's a horrible, horrible word in my opinion.
Worst word ever?
I don't know about worst word ever, but for people of color, for me, in my opinion, for people of color, that's the worst thing you can call a black person.
What's the best thing?
I don't know.
Friend. Friend. Why is everything black and white with you?
Everything is black and white. I mean,
it's not to me though.
What?
Now, when you were at the Ron and Fez party the other night, did we not have such so many different types of people?
Oh yeah,
everybody's together. We had white people, Latin people. We had Jewish people. We had people from Idaho.
Yeah,
Idaho. They came in from.
Right. One guy was from Minnesota. Showed up at the party.
Oh, he's a big fan of O&E. Oh yeah, they're good. Oh yeah, they're good. O&E. Just makes me laugh the way they say O&A. They can't say, you can't say the name of the show that you love. You can't say O&A. O&E. O&E. So, Earl, you can't worry about things.
I don't want to worry about things, but it keeps constantly getting thrown back at me for some reason.
Never. We never even bring it up here.
But I'll give you a perfect case.
I don't see color. I only see lip size. That's the only thing with me. That's my measure of a man.
That's how you categorize things. Big deal. Big deal. What?
I only go by nostril circumference. That's it for me.
Patrick Ewing.
What were you saying, Earl? I forgot.
Yesterday was the perfect example. There's a clothing outlet right next, about 10 minutes from my apartment, and I needed a new coat. And I walk in. The second I walk into the place, and the place is fairly crowded, and I walk in, and the one of the sales guys, he just he looked me up and down, and because I had I didn't have my regular coat on, and he pounces on me like really like if I'm gonna steal something. He's like, "Can I help you with something? Hey, let me show you all the." I mean, just almost immediately, and I'm like, and I've shopped at this place before.
But why is that a bad thing? Why could I see that as service?
No, it was a new.
I see it as service. You're saying he doesn't trust you.
The vibe that he gave completely was distrust because it wasn't my regular guy. It was a new guy.
But how do you know that's the vibe?
I don't know.
Like I am not crazy about. Can I help you? Can I help you either? I like to look around myself. So I go like this. No, I'm gonna fucking look around. No matter what, if I know exactly what I want, I still want to acclimate myself to the store and then come back to him. But I don't take it as harshly as you do, Earl.
No, and I said that because I knew exactly what I wanted, and I said no, thank you. I pretty much know what I want, and I start to walk back, and I know exactly what I want to get, and I turn around, he's right behind me. I mean, like literally less than 2 feet behind me. And he's like, we could show you some coats. And I'm like, I said, that's really okay. I know exactly what I want. And he was just on me.
So what he thought you were a coat stealer?
I mean, just to get off this vibe, I'm like, and I almost snapped. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I just can't do it.
But I mean, he did not call you a name. All he said is, can I help you?
Yes, I understand that part of it, but I'm telling you right now.
I think you're a little defensive.
I'm paranoid.
Right, now, Letitia, am I wrong about that, or is Earl right? I'm willing to be open-minded about it.
I mean, I've been followed and stuff before, but I think in Earl's case, he's being just defensive. It doesn't sound.
Now, I always hear from black friends that they hate hearing that ping, ping thing goes off in department stores. But I hear it all the time, too. And I don't think that I'm being followed. I don't even know what that sound means. But black people swear that means black person entered the store. Ping, ping. And I hear that, and I go, but I hear that. I don't even think it has shit to do with me. And I hear it every time I'm in a store. I think maybe, Earl, you're a little paranoid. Well, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to walk around being a black man.
I remember when I was in high school, my brother and I would go. We'd go
make out?
No, we didn't make out.
You went to the prom together.
We did not go to the prom together. But when we would go clothes shopping for school, that same exact thing would be happening. We would just be constantly.
But
surveilled.
it happens fucking to me. I swear to God, if I walk into the store, they go, "Can I help you? Can I help you?" And I don't think they mean that I'm trying to steal stuff. I think they mean, I want to make the sale. I want to make the sale. And I find it annoying, Earl, like you do, because I like a little bit less stress-free shopping. But I don't think that they think I'm trying to steal shit.
And the thing that bothered me was, I knew I'm walking out with a purchase. I had every intention of buying something.
But did the guy say, "Can I help you"?
Yeah, when I first walked in, I said, "No, thanks. I know exactly what I want. Thank you." And I said it twice. I said, "Thank you." And then I start to walk back to where the overcoats are. And then for some reason, I just turned around, and he's walking right behind me. And then I went, okay, now he thinks I'm going to try to lift something. Because I wasn't, I had jeans on or whatever it was, but I had a parka and not my usual overcoat. I had and I just kind of looked a little runny because I was home all day and I just wanted to run out quick and grab something. But when that happened, I was like, okay, he honestly believes that I'm trying to lift something here.
Do you think did the guy thought he was trying to steal?
No, I think the guy was. All these salespeople are being watched with cameras and everything, so they could get drilled into their heads. Be friendly and make sure you talk to the customers a lot, and that's what they do. That's all he was doing. Even sometimes it's happened to me where the guy keeps saying, "Hey, can I help you with something?" That's their job.
Yeah, and I agree that I'd rather not do it, but it does happen to me. And I don't think they think I'm trying to steal. I think they're trying to make purchases happen during their fucking that they get them before anyone else. It's like when you walk on a car lot. Those motherfuckers will come at you from every which way. Now Earl thinks they think I'm here to steal a car.
Yeah, they're sharks.
They're radio sharks. Here is Steve. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. Earl, relax, man. The guy's just trying to make a little commission. It happens to me all the time, and I'm a white dude. No big deal.
Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, same thing as the last guy. I was in the mall this weekend. It's just an overeager salesman. If he doesn't assist you and a cashier simply rings you up, nobody gets a commission. It's a house sale, so nobody will get commission. You just want to make some money off you, Earl.
But there were other people in the store, many of whom, I will admit, were white, and they were being completely left alone. Completely left alone.
Yeah, but you didn't see them come in. They might have got the same routine when you get there. Now, if I owned a store, and I saw people coming in, let's say Fez and Dave were my salesmen, and they weren't trying to fucking make sales, I'd be like, what am I paying you guys for? Fucking grab these people. And if the guy buy pants, get a shirt with those pants. I'd be fucking working the rubes too.
Yeah, but he addressed him. He addressed it. He's like, "Is there anything I can help you with?" And I said, "No, thank you. I know exactly what I want." And I was gonna be in there maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but you're telling the same story over and over, and you're not listening to what we're saying. The guy sees you, and he figures he's gonna make whatever his commission's gonna be off that coat. That's it. That's all he cares about is money. Jesse, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Earl, I got a question for you. You're bitching and complaining this guy was all over you when you're trying to browse the store and make a sale. But you'd be on the radio bitching and yelling if nobody came over to you to make a sale. What's the deal?
Well, I knew what I wanted walking into the place. I mean, now it's a whole other story if I'm asking for help and...
But I'm saying it happens to me too. And I think it's more like they're just trying to fucking sell shit. Now, do you ever hear those pings and get in like a big department store and get paranoid?
Yeah.
Because black people are always paranoid. I would love to, because I don't know. I never worked in a department store. But if anyone knows what those little pings mean, black people swear it means a black person has just walked through the air, which I'm sure they couldn't get away with. But I don't know what else it means. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Here is Clint. Clint, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, yeah, Ron, I was just wondering what your opinion was on when people flirt to make a sale. Like, me and my buddy had a girl just up in our grill just about, trying to sell us shit. Then my buddy's like, "Hey, is that a wedding ring?" She's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Stop fucking flirting with her."
Was your buddy a fucking gay guy? Let him flirt a little bit. I always give the same line. You don't know who you're fucking with. Because you will get fucking pounded. I had to tell a young lady that at the Christmas party the other night. Don't fucking come over here and rub it on my leg. You're in the deep end of the pool now. You're in the deep end of the pool. You better be able to swim, honey, because I don't fucking play the games. Ping! Earl's here.
I think that ping could be for everybody, but I'm not exactly sure about it.
Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I own a few cell phone stores, and I can tell you this, and I'm not making a racist statement at all. Black people, generally speaking, are easier to sell.
Now, why is that?
I don't know. They're just easier to come out of pocket. Whether it be credit, whether it be money, and it's just the way it is.
Earl, do you think that's true or false?
I don't think that's true at all. I think you have to work them a lot harder.
No way, Earl. Sorry, buddy.
I know if there's something new, black people want it. I don't give a shit what the gadget is. Black people want it right away.
Yeah. And they love shoes.
First of all, is there any fucking use at all in the world for rims? Or for a giant fucking diamond initial? You're never gonna see a CEO, no matter how much money he makes, with a giant R. That's my fucking name. Starts with R, everybody. It's fucking crazy. And, anybody you see, Mayor Weather was on. See this ring, $200,000. This one, $400,000. You'll never see a white person outside of Elvis holding up a ring for people to see. And I hate to say it, Earl, but he has as much in him as anybody else. You ought to check that fucking bloodline. You can take full credit for Elvis. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Ron, that's the pings that you hear in the department store. That's just a way for the store to keep from irritating you with whose phone calls. Those actually mean departments and employees.
So it does not mean there's a black in the area.
Not at all. They employees. If you watch employees, they'll listen to that and they'll know to pick up a phone or whatever.
All right, big ass prize closet for you, my friend. Here is Dave. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Every time I'm in a department store with my black friend, whenever you hear, like, go over the loudspeaker, you hear, security is check camera 12 and 4. He swears they're following him around. Every store we go in, he swears they're just...
And Earl, you feel like you get followed too, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm just completely... In that instance, I was just like, okay, maybe... I thought he was being cool, and then
But how about all the time? Not just the one situation you keep retelling the whole story over and over, and nothing happened, by the way. And he has repeated it over and over.
Like with Macy's, always. And that's
Earl,
specifically.
you're a suspicious-looking character. You're dressed all... Forget about your skin color. You're dressed all in black. You wear black sunglasses and have a Bluetooth. You look weird.
You look like Columbine.
You do.
You look like Rerun Columbine, if I had a nickname for you.
Well, I mean, but I'm like anyone else. I'm your average consumer.
No, you're in camouflage all
I'm
the
just
time.
your average Joe wearing a long black coat that could be holding a machine gun underneath of it.
With sunglasses, indoors. I've seen him do that several times.
You look like the Matrix. You look like you should be part of the Matrix gang.
Morpheus Douglas. But when we went to Africa...
I forgot that fucking guy's name. I'm Morpheus. Why do you gotta fucking talk like this? Welcome to the... What are you doing talking that way?
All those
There's
names...
no fucking reason for it, Morpheus.
All those names actually sucked when you think about it. Neo and Trinity.
Neo meant one.
Yeah, whatever. But when Earl and I went into Abercrombie and Fitch, he had his sunglasses on, his Bluetooth in his ear.
What were you guys doing in there?
Talking. He wanted me... I've said this. He wanted me to see the cashiers.
Male models?
No, he's like, the girls are so hot in Abercrombie and Fitch. I'm like, Earl, I actually rent hardcore porn. I don't need to go to a department store.
You rent it? You don't even buy it, you cheap fuck?
I rent it. Sure, I rent it. Why not?
Yes, I'll have this porn back in 2 days.
Hey, no.
Thank you, sir.
I keep it for a week or so, and then I give it back. What's wrong with that? You don't get bored that way.
How can I help you with your porn, sir? What are you looking for today?
Leave me alone!
Some ass-to-mouth action?
He's just being paranoid, you know?
Have you ever felt like you were being followed around a store before, Dave?
No, honestly,
Me
I
neither.
haven't. I haven't felt like that.
The only thing I see is that they trying to make money.
And I've shoplifted before, so...
You should be followed.
Yeah.
Now, I have felt like I was followed around a casino before, but I was fucking whacked.
That's a kind of a different story, no? Like a casino, they need to keep their eye
Well, they're
on
watching
people.
everybody all the
Yeah.
time.
Right. So, and they're going to keep their eye out for riffraffs.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you start winning in the casino, they're watching you.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, a guy comes over. Yes, we'd like to give you a room. Why? We don't want you to leave with that money. And here's some drinks. Get fucked up and keep gambling. And by the way, why are 3 of you going into a stall together? 3 grown men sharing a stall. And then going back to the sports book. Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I just had to call you out. You said no CEO would ever wear a diamond initial. Jay-Z's the CEO of Def Jam Records, and he wears a diamond R, stands for Rockefeller. Just had to call
That's
you out.
not even his name.
But it's an initial for the company that he's the CEO of.
Well, do me a favor, Matt. Call me back with Jay-Z fun facts whenever you fucking read Vibe magazine or whatever it is, all right? And you fucking call me.
I will.
Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Well, what was the point of that guy's call? 2 quick points, guys. First off, my grocery runs a couple of stores, and the employees of these stores are told to greet people, one, because a lot of people take offense to not being greeted when they first walk in the store. And number 2, for the people who do plan on shoplifting, they're greeted promptly when they walk in, so they kind of have it in the back of their mind that they're being watched.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Now, Patrice gave me like the reverse racism thing when I did the mass with him, because he was saying that he likes me because I don't go out of my way to talk to him. I just give him, hey, but he says because he's a large black guy, people are always like, hey, how are you? Great to see you. And he knows that that's being done almost out of fear. Like, they're not greeting everyone that way.
Yeah.
But so they're all like, you look fantastic. Now, do you ever get that, Earl? People acting too happy to see it?
I had that when I would like go to clubs or something like that, or places like that. All the time, I would get just the nod. I would just be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, hey, "All right, how you doing?" And I'll be your friends. They're like, "Who was that?" I'm like, "I have no idea."
But people are just trying to say, "I acknowledge you as being a black guy." I acknowledge you. You're black.
I have to say I'm guilty of this. 4 or 5 days ago, I was in the subway, and this like black guy was standing next to me. He was probably talking to himself, but the subway was stalled. He's like, "Shit, they never have the subway going on time." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know what you mean. I know it's always late.
We're all in this together."
Yeah, it was just like it was so fucking apparent.
No sense to start shooting each other. Let's just wait. Yeah. Yeah, the man sucks. I'm with you.
I know. They're never on time. It was so
well,
obvious.
I tried to I forget who a guest we had in here recently, but whenever he would mention like a black person, he would look over at Lou Dobbs. Yeah. So Lou Dobbs would be in here talking to me, and he'd be like, like so many great leaders. Martin Luther King, and he would look over, and then he would go back to talking, and then he would go, Willie Mays, and it was like Earl was only interested in hearing black things, and Earl does perk up a little bit if he hears a black person mentioned. That part of it was true.
I did that.
Yeah.
No, I did it.
Why? Yes, thanks for including me.
Thank you, Lou.
Obama. OJ.
Did he actually do the point? Did he actually point at Earl?
No, but he did. Oh. He did nod his head over and made it very obvious that here's something that you may find interesting. I know about some black. He's like, and then there's also pig's feet, crack cocaine, anything that could keep Earl's interest. So on a given day, Earl, how much prejudice or racism do you think that you feel? Any given day.
On a percentage, I would say 50%.
Half the day you feel like you're dealing with some amount of racism.
Yes.
Wow. Well, that's staggering. But it's to me it sometimes sounds like a little bit of paranoia. I mean, where's the proof in that?
It's so implied. It's just implied. That's it. I mean, you just like.
Do you remember a book? I think you had to read it when you were a kid called Black Like Me.
Yeah.
Do you remember that book?
I remember the book. Yeah.
I forgot all about it. I read it when I was like in 7th grade. But it was a white guy, and he actually, and this was during the 60s, I guess, when the book was written. So he had like a face tan put on and kinked his hair and went around to see how he was treated. And he saw the world totally differently. I remember there was even a stupid fucking show last year that a white family got black.
Oh, and, on Fox or something.
Yeah, it was really terrible.
Right.
But the point is, you really don't know until you walk in somebody else's shoes. Now, the rest of us act like there's no such thing as prejudice. But when we were just saying the other night, Brooklyn, we were basically saying black neighborhood. We're saying rough neighborhood. Right. But what we really meant to say was black neighborhood.
Yeah. My mom always asks me, like, do you go out to any of the, the supermarkets buy where you live? I'm like, no, it's a kind of a seedy neighborhood.
Now, what do you guys do? Just order out?
We get Fresh Direct. Is a website.
Your neighborhood is so rough that you're afraid to get fucking food?
Yeah.
Do you go to any restaurants in your neighborhood?
I go to some of the restaurants in the good parts of where I live. But like there are department stores like Targets and stuff, and unless we're really desperate for something, I try to avoid those altogether.
And your chick doesn't go out on her own, right?
No, usually not.
Then you got to get her out of that neighborhood, brother. I mean, you here's the deal.
Well, she doesn't go out at night. In the daytime, she feels okay to go out. But at nighttime, she has been, sometimes they've been like, hey, look at this white woman walking around. It's true, Earl. Don't look. I mean, she's had like a few
Earl, you think it's not true?
I don't think it's not that you have guys standing at the corner drinking wine, leering at your wife.
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in the fucking city.
Earl,
black people don't fucking yell out shit at people.
Oh, they did, Earl. Because I have to walk her dog at night, right? So I'm walking the dog. It's this little Pomeranian, so let's face it, it does kind of look like a chick dog, It's a feminine dog to have. And I'm walking the dog, and I pass by a bodega, and these three guys were standing on the corner, and they're like, dude, and they're like, that dog is so fucking gay. And they basically called me, whatever, pussy, because I had to walk
What'd you say back?
Get me across the street. I went on my merry way. I didn't say anything. I had my iPod on the time, and I was pretending like...
Take my free coat.
Like,
all right, we got a break here. We haven't broke yet. We'll be right back. Ron and Fez.
Ron Bennington, Fez Watley, The Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.
It's the most wonderful time for a beer. When the kids are all yelling, my boss and my bonus may be next year. It's the most wonderful time for a beer. It's the crappiest season of all. I got bottles of Seagram, screw those AA meetings, and find an 8-ball and get a sleazy crack quarter ball. I don't care about shopping, her fault for adopting, so fuck the kids' Christmas show. Office parties, not fun, my boss slipped me the tongue, now I'm on my knees, I must go. It's the most wonderful time for a beer. Those damn carolers singing, now the doorbell's ringing, the in-laws are here. It's the most wonderful time for a beer.
Oh, we're sick.
You can get the Air Sex CD, a very filthy triple Xmas, by going to this website, filthyxxxmas.com. That's filthyxxxmas.com.
This is Billy's busy time of the year. No doubt about it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Great music. I laugh out loud at it.
You're a big Billy fan.
Yes.
I see you as future Billy.
Don't like that.
I think in a couple years I'll have you back in and be worried that your eyes look dead.
Okay.
Oh, it's sad what happened.
Right. I hope I have a slightly different path than Billy.
Where do you see yourself?
Oh, Mr.
5 years. Drunk?
No, I'll...
Drunk, divorced?
No. With, maybe have another child. Maybe at that point I'll have 2 kids, a very stable marriage, hopefully still employed by the Ron and Fez radio show.
So you really see Ron and Fez going on for another 5 years?
Yes. Yeah. Please.
After the fucking Christmas debacle this year, where literally it looks like my marriage is over.
Wow.
I never even... Earl, have you ever even heard me and my chick have an argument before?
I've never even...
It just doesn't happen.
I've never even heard you complain about having trouble.
No.
Ever.
That's why I'm freaked out by it. I'm literally freaked by it.
Great, Fez.
Nate. Nate, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I got a spy report for you.
Oh, we need
Spy
one.
report. Spy report.
Pamela Anderson's getting divorced again.
You know, if these two can't work it out, what hope is there for the rest of us? This Pam, how many times has she been married? Is this her 4th?
If you count Tommy, she married Tommy Lee twice, I think.
Tommy Lee, she married twice.
Kid Rock.
And
Rick Solomon, the 4th.
Was she ever married before Tommy Lee, like as a kid or whatever? Because a lot of those broads get married in Canada.
Yeah. I thought she had a husband before Tommy Lee.
Now, there's a great picture right now in the paper of Harvey Weinstein. And Harvey Weinstein is a great big guy, late 50s, I guess. And he just married this woman, 31 years old, completely hot. And the picture of them, it almost reminds you of like a guy down in the Bahamas holding up a marlin. It's just to look at this of, hey, look what I got, you know?
Yeah.
But, and a lot of people go like, well, she's just marrying him for his money. But isn't that something? Is that any better than, oh, she's just marrying him because he's a good-looking guy?
Right.
Or she's just marrying him because, you know, he's fucking hip? I mean, why is that a bad thing?
No, I don't see anything wrong with that. And he has the money. Why not enjoy it? What was the point of having all that money if you're going to marry a less than attractive woman?
And people always acting like, well, she wouldn't be marrying him if he was... But, like, let's say you take a good-looking guy. Are you just going to say, well, if he had fucking ugly eyes? If his eyes were crossed, she'd never marry him. I mean, most of the reasons that we like each other at first are very superficial.
Yeah, and women just as much as men, clearly, as this points out.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely just as much as men.
But that's a big myth, that men are more superficial, I think. I think people believe that, but I believe women are just as much.
What do you think, Earl? Does that look bad to you when an older guy with money marries a hot young girl?
No, I thought that was the whole idea.
You see that as a positive. So none of us see that as negative.
I think it makes the girl look like a gold digger.
No, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but I never saw her with a broke. So I say broke twice, so Earl won't get mad.
Oh, good.
I do the top four. So a gold digger, what does that even mean?
Just a woman that's marrying an older guy just to get her hands on his money because she knows he's 20 years plus older than her. So it's like she's waiting for him to die off.
Well, they're all waiting for us to die off. They all beat us to that. But why wouldn't she? The whole thing on a genetic level is women look for protection in their men, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the way it started with cavemen. We look for somebody who can spread our seed for us, someone who's going to give us big, healthy children. That's what we're after. Now, not even intellectually, but genetically, that's what we're looking for. A woman is looking for someone who can protect the nest, all right? That's why the alpha male comes up, right?
Uh-huh.
So why would she not want a guy who could protect her like that? He's going to be able to give her the right house. Her children are going to get the right education. How's that not a positive?
Well, I mean, she's got money of her own, so I mean, she's just marrying into she's marrying into a fortune. She's not someone who needed protection.
But no, I'm not talking on the fucking level of that, Fez. I'm saying genetically we have this thing. So he does represent power.
Right.
What a woman looks for is power. And in Hollywood terms, he's a pretty powerful guy. You know what I mean? He's a man's man. He's able to get things done. He negotiates. Why wouldn't that be an attractive thing to a woman? You know?
It is attractive.
Like, who should a woman be with? As somebody her exact age?
I would think, maybe closer to her age, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It just, for appearances, really. I mean, I know it's superficial the other way, but it's for appearances.
What appearance? To who? Other losers?
To him. To Fez.
Well, and
who does that appear better to? It doesn't appear better to his friends. His friends are like, Harvey, fuck.
Yeah, most men are like that, actually, whether they know Harvey Weinstein or not.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone was cheering Michael Douglas when he married Catherine Zeta-Jones.
And at the same time, everybody liked that Demi Moore married that younger guy, which I also feel like that's between the two of them.
Yeah.
Two of them. I never understand why anybody else always picks up on that. And obviously, she was a bigger star than he'll ever be.
Yeah.
I mean, he was punked in that 70s show. And then, Dude, Where's My Car?
Right.
Oh, don't forget The Butterfly Effect.
Oh,
One of the most panned movies since Ishtar.
Yeah, it was a bad one. I don't even think he makes movies anymore. I think the last time he played second lead in a Coast Guard movie, the fucking Kevin Costner.
That's right.
What the hell was that?
Here's the weird thing. My dad watches that movie all the time.
What?
because my brother was in the Coast Guard.
Oh,
so
I see.
then my dad says to me, I got the DVD, and on the end of the DVD, there's an alternate ending. So I can just watch that anytime. He's got one DVD, and he comes back and tries to explain it to me like he's got something. There's a whole different ending on it.
Yeah.
I can look at it anytime I want.
Anytime Kevin Costner is the hero, it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
He's never played a good hero, ever.
Kevin Costner?
I mean hero. Like, I'm talking Waterworld, Robin Hood, this one, The Bodyguard. These are all shit. When he plays a hero, when he plays a guy who has flaws and quirks, like a Bull Durham, like
I've never seen him fucking show an expression. Kevin Costner. To me, he's like a mannequin with a bad haircut. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie B. Me and my girl had a big fight this weekend, too, man. It was a bad one, dude. It was totally his fault. I was an asshole, and
It's always a guy's fault.
yeah, I know, right, dude? But she fucking picked up 2-year-old son and moved the fuck out yesterday.
All right, so at least it ends good.
I say so.
What was the fight about, bro?
Dude, I don't even know, man. She came home from work. We were supposed to hang out on Saturday, and she was sitting at the computer. I come downstairs, and I asked her what's wrong, and I just fucking totally blew up. She's like, "Oh, I'm just unhappy," and it fucking went downhill from there, man. It snowballed.
They always do that.
I've never had that in my life. You fight all the time, huh, Dave?
Well, no, it's just I hate the vague. I know that what that guy's talking about. That, yeah, I know. I'm just unhappy, and I'm not even saying from necessarily my wife,
Right.
but from chicks who I've dated and stuff. I'm just unhappy. Well, tell me exactly why.
Maybe she doesn't know. But I'm not used to fighting with my child. I'm used to fighting with the rest of the world. But I get along so well with her.
Right. Yeah,
Maybe this whole thing's been a farce.
No.
It really only took this another bet, and I swear to God, it normally happens over the, come on, we're going to this. We got these tickets.
Right.
And I'm like, you tell me you want tickets or something, I can get it anytime we want. This isn't something we planned. Now we're going. And then on the bad side, since this thing was such a bad put together show, it gave me more fucking excuses to go, see? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't get off of it. Oh, God. Or maybe I'm going to end up like you, a fucking lonely guy, standing at the top of the Manhattan Bridge, ready to jump off.
Oh.
I'm lonely?
Yes, you're the loneliest motherfucker I ever met. You could be a Maytag repairman if they ever start hiring blacks. Don, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing there, buddies?
Yeah.
Two things, Ronnie. Keep your pimp hand strong. Remember that. And number two, if women only marry for, money or power, for somebody to protect them, how the hell did Casey wind up marrying the East Side loan shark there?
But I'll tell you why. Number one, Casey, for whatever reason, finds him to be hysterical.
Well, amusing, yeah, funny, yeah, I think so.
And the other thing is, and you find this hard to believe, you got the radio signal. The radio signal works.
That's true. Yeah. And she deems me attractive as well.
It's just like a guy in a band. He doesn't have to be in the Rolling Stones. He doesn't have to be in the fucking Strokes. He could be in any band. He gets more chicks than if he didn't.
Oh. Absolutely. Well, we brought up Bill Wyman today. He married a really young chick. He's not exactly a looker. He's like the fourth best looking guy in the Stones.
And he got more pussy than all of them.
He did?
But he was the only one really interested. He had the pussy interest.
I see.
Well, Mick is one of those guys, he's got to be with the famous girl. And fucking John Mayer is the same way. You ever just fucking date a secretary, John? Does it always have to be someone who has a TV show or in a movie?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's never attracted anyone. Unless they're fucking famous. I don't understand.
I don't like that either.
He likes famous women. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie B, how are you, man?
Good.
Hey, that guy was talking earlier about how the woman said she just wasn't happy. What I don't get is, why are we supposed to make them happy? I thought happiness was self-inspired.
Well, that is for, but you are in a partnership now. And I think the women are supposed to make the men happy, too. You're supposed to just be there for each other.
That's all. And quit the griping. For heaven's sakes.
Why? What is she griping about? See, I don't live in
wrong?
that. I don't. Even like with Kinnison's Act, I would just sit there. I never got it. I never understood why you staying with someone who makes you crazy. Leave. But you know.
Yeah.
Fucking Neil Young Christmas gift.
Great, Neil.
Here is Tim. Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I got to side with Fez on this deal. When I see someone like Larry King and his wife, as a Mormon in Utah, I am so embarrassed that chick, that people see that chick. Her and the Osmonds are representing us. It's humiliating.
All right, so now, first of all, you Mormons started a fucking strong man can have as many broads as he wants, right?
Absolutely.
So what is the problem with this?
Well, I mean, we've evolved since then, but when you see someone like...
Wait a minute, you said you've evolved like you decided to. The fucking federal government had to point guns at you and lock you up. You know, it's like people down south, we've changed. We've adopted. Yes, through fucking threat of bullets is the only way you would do it. So, no, you haven't evolved. You're forced into something. If the law's lifted tomorrow, if they said it was okay to have more than one wife tomorrow, do you think a lot of guys would be doing it?
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
Come on,
I don't
Dave.
think so.
I definitely do. And
Some of the wives...
I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of women I know would love it. A lot of women would love it.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, I mean, because, you know, some of their burden would be taken off from them.
Absolutely. And they get someone cool to hang out with instead of you and your fucking, you know, stupid, fucking ungrown-up Judd Apatow fucking attitude. And then they also get to lick a little pussy, and who doesn't like that?
No one.
No one I've met. I never met a fucking guy or a girl who's fucking went down there, tasted it, and come up and said, that's not for me. That is not for me.
Oh.
Early, you gotta try it someday.
I have.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
No.
Yes, I have.
What do you do? Let's see your tongue move.
Yeah,
I'm not going to show
Come
you my
on.
tongue.
Put the V up.
I'm not gonna-
Put the V
Come
up. Dave, you got 4 more coming.
Oh, shit.
No, you got 3 more coming, right?
Forgot.
3 more. Drop try. How much time we got here, Fez?
You got about 2 minutes.
All right. I'll spread this out over 2 minutes. He's got a punishment coming his way.
All right, here we go.
Now, you want them one at a time, or how many you get, or 3 quick ones?
I get 3 quick ones. There's just however you decide to do it,
Well, I
but
don't
please.
want...
Ow!
Ready.
Too many!
Still have a minute and a half.
Now you know not to make shit up.
Oh, those ones were the worst.
Yeah, I know. Hey, how do you think I feel? I feel terrible about
You know,
it.
you're smiling. So if you don't feel that terrible if you're smiling.
I'm smiling because I'm happy.
Oh, my God.
That's the only reason.
Unmasked with John C. Reilly is tomorrow. That is 11 a.m. at Comics Comedy Club, located at West 14th Street, New York City. You want to come be part of that audience? Email today, xmunmasked@gmail.com. That's xmunmasked@gmail.com to be part of the audience tomorrow for John C. Reilly at Comics.
And Fez?
Yes?
You are not coming to Unmasked tomorrow.
I can't go to Unmasked?
Nope. Because of this thing. And then we'll be done with it. Then we won't worry about it anymore.
All right.
Earl, that means you got to get there earlier and do work.
And do the warm-up.
Yeah, you do the warm-up tomorrow. Crazy Earl.
That's one reason to show up tomorrow.
Yeah, that's...
Please.
You're doing the fucking warm-up, bitch.
Please make this a reality.
Cool. I'm ready for it.
All right, good. You're doing 15 minutes. All right, Homestar, what is it?
That's the end of my show. Dong.
The Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.